Welcome, Soul Tribe. Who is your romantic soulmate? We're going to find out today who your romantic soulmate is. I will be channeling these messages for you as to who is your romantic soulmate. We're going to get some clues from Spirit today and piece together who this person is and just get some general information about them. Let us begin. Hi, my name is Diana, Psychic Intuitive with the Magical Mermaids Tarot channel. Before you are 4 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is from the Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson. The object that goes along with pile number 1 is green aventurine, heart. The zodiac signs that go along with pile 1 are Pisces, Aries, and Leo. Pile 2 is from the Mermaid Tarot by Dame Darcy. And the object that goes along with pile 2 is the Lapis Lazuli heart. The zodiac signs that go along with pile 2 are Capricorn, Gemini, and Aquarius. Pile 3 is from the Melanin Mermaid Tarot by Street Priestess Tarot. And the object that goes along with pile 3 is the red Carnelian heart. The zodiac signs that go along with pile 3 are Libra, Scorpio, and Cancer. Pile 4 is from the Scorpio Sea Tarot. And the object that goes along with pile 4 is the Mookaite Jasper heart. The zodiac signs that go along with pile 4 are Sagittarius, Virgo, and Taurus. So feel free to choose a pile based on the tarot card. You may also choose a pile based on the heartstone, and you can choose an additional pile based on the zodiac signs, since we may have multiple romantic soulmates in any given lifetime. Pause the video if you have to, make your choice or choices, and I will see you at your reading or readings. Welcome to your reading, pile 1. Who is your romantic soulmate? Let's go ahead and set your number aside. You chose green aventurine, beautiful stone. Or you may have chosen the zodiac sign Pisces, Aries, or Leo. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. We're going to go right into your cards today. Let us begin with the beginning, shall we? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So your romantic soulmate is someone who you will meet in time. If you do not have your romantic soulmate in your life at this time, then it's going to be a surprise. Or perhaps when you met them, it was a bit of a surprise. You didn't expect to meet your romantic soulmate when you did. The timing of it. I'm also getting that your romantic soulmate is someone who's very fortunate, someone very lucky, someone who will make you feel very lucky. I feel like this person, there's a very strong sense of destiny, a karma linked with this romantic soulmate of yours. I'm getting a sense of cycles, like you've met this person once and you'll meet them again and again, may have met them across several lifetimes. Yeah, I feel like this person will bring you a lot of good luck. They're like your good luck totem or something. I'm just getting this idea like maybe when you're with them, you'll be more likely to win the lottery, or you'll feel very blessed to have them in your life. Perhaps I'm also getting like they'll bring a stroke of good fortune into your life as well, like maybe more money. You'll feel like you won the lottery with this person. They might make you feel wealthy or wealthier than you already are. They might be very good looking or answer your prayers in a very significant kind of way. Yeah, you're going to feel really blessed to have this person, okay? I feel like your romantic soulmate may be someone who drives for a living. And I'm not talking a Uber driver. I mean, maybe a Uber driver, maybe as like a side gig or something like this. But I'm also getting like they will drive things in their life. Your romantic soulmate is not someone who sits around. They get moving. They get things moving. Your romantic soulmate is very decisive. I feel like they plot the course of their life. They decide which way they're going to go, and then they go. They're not the kind of person that waits for, I feel like they take control of their fate. They take control of their destiny. Very decisive, powerful person. The Wheel of Fortune is linked with surprises, okay? You know, like when you win the lottery. So I feel like this person's gonna give you lots of surprises, happy, pleasant ones, like gifts, or just, this person's just gonna be like a jack in the box of good things. They just keeps on giving, okay? Wow, pile 1. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Exactly. So your romantic soulmate, pile 1, is someone who is very stable financially and independently wealthy. Okay, they are independently wealthy. I feel like your romantic soulmate may make you like a kept woman, and please don't misread. I'm not talking like, you know, like a scandalous thing, but just someone who's going to take very good care of you. And I feel like your romantic soulmate is the type of person who might, for instance, put you in a big house with a spa, and you know, you'll be able to take care of yourself and rest and relax and rejuvenate. And if it's not a spa, it's like, I feel like this person is going to make your life a lot easier, pile 1, or make your life easy in some type of way. I'm getting like stay-at-home wife vibe, or like a spoiled girlfriend or spoiled boyfriend, or something like this. With your romantic soulmate, you're going to feel luxurious, well provided for, like life is good. So for instance, even if you are working and taking care of yourself, I feel that your romantic soulmate is going to add solidly to your life to enhance that even more. Or will just come along and be like, no, you don't have to work. I've got this. Relax. I want you to feel loved. I want you to feel pampered. Your romantic soulmate is going to share the fruits of their labor with you. Your romantic soulmate is going to be a very highly rewarded person for the work that they've done. I feel like this person would have worked hard. You know, I remember I said something about staring their fate. Your romantic soulmate is the type of person who's like, maybe life was trying to hand them like a box of lemons or something, and they were like, oh heck no. And they steered their vehicle towards making the best damn lemonade in the entire world, to the point where it made them a millionaire. You know, like people just love that lemonade, you know, and then they buy lots of it. Yeah, I feel like your romantic soulmate is going to be a boon in your life for sure. We're getting the Sun. Oh my goodness. Your romantic soulmate is going to be someone who's very highly compatible with you. Someone who is even possibly famous, very popular, well known, very successful, known by a lot of people. Your romantic soulmate, I'm getting the feeling too that they'll be living in the light for sure. They'll be living in the light. You may meet them during a warm time of the year, or like they like going outside, or being maybe an outdoorsy person. You may meet this person outdoors also. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe when you're on vacation, or may have met them on vacation, or go on vacation, or maybe you already have this person in your life and they already make you feel pampered, well cared for, and you go on vacation with this person. That's possible, to exotic locations, things like this. Your romantic soulmate is a very optimistic person, okay? They're very optimistic, they're very upbeat, they're positive, they're uplifting, okay? They choose to see the bright side of things. Yeah, I'm getting a highly compatible union here. Very much so. Okay. Next, we're getting the Ace of Wands. Your romantic soulmate is someone who's going to be very attractive, very passionate, and a very high sex drive. That's what I'm getting to. This person is going to sleep with you a lot. They're going to find you to be a huge turn on. The sex life is going to be very strong, pile 1. Your romantic soulmate is going to be the one who starts things. They're going to be the one who starts things. For example, they may be the first to approach you. Okay, you will not be approaching this person. They will approach you. They will choose you. They will do something about you, okay, to make you happen. Maybe you'll manifest you. I'm also getting like, you know, a marriage also with this person. You may already be married to this person, or you will be married to this person, okay? Your romantic soulmate, I feel like, yeah, they'll manifest you. They'll be a master creator, okay? They will desire you greatly. That's something I'm seeing as well. You will desire them greatly too. It goes both ways. Yeah, I feel like your romantic soulmate is going to show a lot of willpower when it comes to getting you. They're not going to back down easily. Like if, for instance, they approach you and maybe your perception's off when they first approach you and you don't quite get it. they will persist. Okay, they'll persist and make sure you notice them. If that's not the case, then I'm also seeing that your romantic suitor is gonna say yes to you. Okay, if you were to approach them, they would say yes and be very like enlivened about it, and very like, what? Yes, of course, yes, you know, like a strong yes. Okay, they give you a strong yes if you approach them, or if you did approach them, or if you do approach them. Next, we're getting the Ace of Cups. There's gonna be a lot of love between you and your romantic soulmate, pile 1. A lot of love. It'll be love at first sight. That's what I'm getting to. It's possibly for a lot of y'all going to be a new relationship that hasn't happened yet, because I'm getting the Ace of Wands, I'm getting the Ace of Cups, or perhaps it's a new relationship you're currently in. This person is very creative. I'm getting that now a few times, and they will be a very healing energy for you. You may already have known this person, and you will develop new feelings for them, or this could be someone totally new. I'm getting like that they'll fall hard for you, pile 1. They will. Okay. A lot of love between the two of you. Now we have the 3 of Wands. Okay. This could be someone that you do an activity with. Your romantic soulmate may be someone who you may be currently doing business with. That's possible. Or some kind of shared activity where it's like you have to wait for them, or they have to wait for you. This person, your romantic soulmate, may go away on travel sometimes, and you have to wait for them to come back. So they may go away on business, that kind of thing. And then, you know, they come and go. But it's business related. Yeah, I feel like this romantic soulmate of yours is going to make some plans with you. They're going to look ahead with you. They're going to meet you and then make plans with you. This is a characteristic of how you guys will come together. There's this idea that it's going to be a purposeful union or purposeful collaboration. There's going to be a point behind it. Perhaps you will meet them and be like, okay, I have this thing I need to do. And they're going to be like, well, I'm very interested in doing that thing as well. And then you guys will plan on how to do that thing. I see a triangulation occurring where they'll say, okay, well, you get this piece, I'll get that piece, and I'll meet you at this date, and I'll make the appointment, and I'm just seeing like a coming together of activities with this person. I'm also seeing planning ahead. I feel like when you meet this person, you and them will make plans about the future, plans that will hold true. They will prove to be a reliable ally for you, pile 1. Very reliable. You can trust them. If you wait and they say, I'll be back in a week, or I'll be back in 3 days, they will be back. They will be back. Okay? This is not any kind of fly-by-night or unstable energy at all. I don't see that here at all. Wow, beautiful energy, pile 1. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards and get more information. So, my dear pile 1, we're getting lover. Love, romance, reproduction, infinity. That is beautiful. Wow. So this romantic soulmate of yours, pile 1, is going to be someone who is, the chemistry is going to be sky high between the two of y'all. Sky freaking high. The feelings are going to be reciprocal. You're going to feel lucky to have found this person, because the feelings are going to be very much mutual. You're going to be very into them, the way they love you, and they're going to be very into you. They're going to be very smitten by you. They'll want to possess you. They want to hold on to you. They will feel lucky to have you, pile 1. I am definitely getting a love at first sight between the two of you, and they will fully engage in this connection, for sure. Fully engage. They'll be very romantic towards you, and it will be the kind of love that will pass the test of time. This is going to be the kind of person, when you marry them, that's it. It's for good. You will, possibly get married, and these days there are people who don't get married but they stay together for life. So I'm not trying to put anything in a box for you guys, but I see a strong possibility of marriage, or just being together for the rest of your lives, regardless of whether you have that paper or not. I'm seeing reproduction, so possibly having children. I saw that with the Sun card earlier, so I'm getting like a confirmation here with that. And it's a long-lasting for life union with this person, or you will know them for all of your life. We have the social media influencer, trendy and popular. Yeah, this person's popular, pile 1. Your romantic soulmate is going to be someone who is well known, and I said that earlier. Someone who is well known, and I feel like they're very good looking, and they already show themselves. The world knows who they are. And I feel like eventually they'll bring you into that world, and it'll be your choice. It'll be your choice. I feel like some of y'all, you may decide that you want to be a part of that or not. It'll be up to you. But I get the feeling like, this is how you will know them or meet them, or this is going to be a very strong characteristic of theirs, is that they are possibly an extrovert and like to be seen and like to connect to the world. But when they meet you, rest assured, pile 1, the connection will be about you and them. Okay. They may even show it off on their social media and include snippets of your relationship in their social media, or they may not. I think this will be just up to what you guys decide as a couple. Each situation is going to be unique, but this could be maybe why they may get some of their wealth from this. This may be how they perhaps sell some products. They may be an advertiser and make money that way as well. Maybe through like skincare products, or like toiletries or something like this. I feel like this person, your romantic soulmate, they're gonna come across like someone who, to you anyway, that they're probably already taken, or they get to have the pick of the litter. So maybe that might be a bit of a struggle. Like they'll be confused and have all these choices. But the truth of the matter is, pile 1, that they will choose you. They will choose you. They will say yes to you. They will want you. They'll feel like you perfectly fit into their lifestyle, who they are, and all this. Okay, let's move on to the next card. We are getting the Tailor. Okay, the attention to detail and pride. Okay, so pile 1, I feel like this person, oh my gosh, they are going to be into the way they dress. I kind of picked up on that too, that they're going to be a dapper dresser, dress really nicely. They're going to care about their grooming. They're going to care about their hair. They're going to care about the way they look. They may be like very handsome or very, very attractive, and they'll look like dashing or gorgeous, something like this, pile 1. You're going to hit the lottery when it comes to their looks. That's what I'm getting. Okay. They will dress really nicely, put themselves together really nicely, groom. They're going to be very detail oriented. I was kind of getting a little bit of a Virgo vibe, but I didn't want to say it, pile 1, but I'm kind of maybe getting a little bit of a confirmation here. This person, I feel like at some point they would be willing to cut off others for you, pile 1. They're going to cut off people who are trying to hold on to them. They're going to cut those people off for you, pile 1. Okay, they're going to cut things. They're going to cut back the ties that bind because of you. I feel like this person may spend their time apart from you sometimes, though. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I get the feeling like you might be by yourself sometimes. Like you might be waiting for them. They'll go somewhere to go do something. They may be on the move, maybe for their social media content or their channel or something like this, or their line of work. They may be an advertiser. They may work in possibly in Hollywood, or they may be an actor, or maybe a media marketer, or maybe work for a marketing company or an advertising company and be on the road. Very interesting. I'm also getting that for some of you, they may be a tailor, and this is part of getting tied into the looks that I was going on about. They may be into fashion. Okay, the way they look, the way they dress. They'll be really big into wearing like nice accessories and looking very good and advertising these things and getting others, being a salesman or saleswoman for these things and getting people into it because they sell the product. They are the product, right? Next, we're getting rescuer. Light attributes. Provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Shadow attributes. Assumes that the rescued will reciprocate. Keeps the rescued one needy. Okay. So, pile 1. I do feel like your romantic soulmate, you may meet them at a time of your life when you are needing something, when you are in need. Perhaps things will not be going so well for you financially, and this person will, in a sense, rescue you, maybe take you out of poverty or near poverty or struggling times and put you into a luxurious environment where you are taken care of and pampered. Yes, I feel like this person might rescue you, pile 1, from dire circumstances or a situation where maybe you were doing well in the past, but then something came along and knocked you off course. Maybe you job loss, or you're struggling or something like this. And this is when this person will come along, basically sweep you off your feet, take care of you. I'm almost getting like a little bit of a Pretty Woman vibe. Very interesting. And if that is not the case, if it's not a financial thing, if you are pretty financially strong, pile 1, I feel like this could be an emotional thing, because I'm seeing the waters here of the emotion. So it could be like emotional trauma, because I got like some healing vibes from the Ace of Cups here, which means that this person may rescue you emotionally, pile 1, from pains of the past. Perhaps you've had some painful breakups, or you dealt with people who didn't want to commit in the past, and this person's going to come along and be like, oh, I'm going to do the opposite of what these people did to you, okay? Because I want you, I am in love with you, I'm falling for you, and I want to possess you in a way. Yes, pile 1, I'm not gonna lie, this person wants to possess you and almost like keep you like, not in a bottle, but like just keep you somewhere, stash you away, and be like, that's mine, she's mine, he's mine. Very interesting. Okay, let's move on to your next oracle card. We're getting Muffin. Ooh, stud muffin, right? Or love muffin. So they may have a pet name for you along these lines. They may give you like a food-like pet name. This person's highly motivated. They may be a morning person. Oh my gosh, yes. They may be an early riser, or they like to rise up and meet the sun. This person is going to be a perfectionist. I got that with attention to detail. Now I'm getting like, perfectionist vibes as well. Your romantic soulmate may like pastries, or like to share pastries with you. Yeah, I feel like your romantic soulmate, remember I said earlier, like they like to steer the wheel of their fate. They're a go-getter, okay? They don't play. They like to make it happen. And they're not a sit around type waiting for things to fall in their lap and all this. No, they go out and they get the bacon and they succeed and they're good at it. Okay, we have oppressor. Okay, so pile 1, I feel like I'm getting a suit vibe twice. Your romantic soulmate may be in corporate. They may be corporate. They may be like an executive of some kind, or CEO possibly. So there's a range of vibes coming through. Either way, they're successful, okay? Your romantic soulmate, pile 1, is a successful corporate figure or businessman or executive, or, it could be social media. I don't know what it is, but they're going to be successful, okay? Your romantic soulmate is someone who they control others. Maybe they may be they may be a banking executive and people owe them money, and people are tied to them, owing them things, have obligations towards your romantic soulmate. And this is part of how they make that coin. Your romantic soulmate may be a boss figure who tells them what to do, and they are beholden to your romantic soulmate. And not I'm getting, for a lot of you, not in a mean way. Just your romantic soulmate's like, they're the boss. That's just it. They're just the boss. And they have people who are beholding to them, either through a contract or debts or, something like this. And they call the shots in their career. I feel like they may even have a business where people feel addicted to the products or the things that they sell. And they lean in. Okay, your romantic soulmate's not playing, okay? This is the position they worked to put themselves in. A position of advantage where they are getting things, that is rightfully theirs, okay? These people would have willingly signed up or willingly bought into whatever your romantic soulmate is putting out or selling, and this is part of what's making them rich and wealthy. We have bakery. Oh my gosh, guys. We got muffin. They might like pastries. Remember I said that. Your romantic soulmate may like to eat, it says pastry haven, fresh sweet treats. They may be a baker. Also, that's another possible profession coming in. So we're getting social media influencer, businessman, executive, corporate executive. We're getting someone who's a boss figure. We're also getting, we also got tailor, someone who, tailors or maybe, someone who designs clothes, like a designer. Also could be someone who sells like beauty products or something like this. I'm also getting someone who may own a shop or own a bakery or a place that makes food, may own a restaurant or a pastry shop. I feel that you may first meet your romantic soulmate at a pastry shop or a place, maybe a grocery store, or maybe in the grocery store in the pastry section. Or you may meet them at a cafe where you're enjoying your favorite muffin, maybe at Starbucks or something, and they like they're in the same pastry section trying to get a pastry, or they like that same pastry you like, something like this. Okay, there's a story emerging here. Fascinating. Okay, I feel like your romantic soulmate is going to have a lot of people to choose from. I'm not gonna lie, pal one. Your romantic soulmate is gonna have a lot of people to choose from, but they are going to choose you because you're like them. You'll be like them. Okay, so for instance, if the test is, okay, every time I go to this bakery store, I like this particular pastry. Your romantic soulmates, like whenever they've gone there, any woman they've seen there always picks a different pastry than the one they like. Okay, but on the day they meet you, and this is just a story, okay, just it's symbolic. On the day they meet you, they find that they watch the pastry that you pick, and it is exactly the one that they love and are super addicted to. And they're like, okay, there's something here. Okay, there's something here. This is how they will identify you, is that there's something you will do exactly like them, and this will pull them in. We are getting dentist's office. Oh my gosh, guys. So remember I said a business owner? They may own a dentist shop, or they may be a dentist. That's another. So we're going to get like a range of professions and clues here, guys, because we're reading for a group here. So again, now we're adding dentist to this potential list of who your romantic soulmate is or could be. They could be a medical professional. They could be someone who does like, they may do tweakments or like beauty procedures on people. They may be a dermatologist. That's what I was getting to. You may meet your romantic soulmate at the hospital or clinic, or maybe in the waiting room of some sort of establishment, waiting to get some sort of service done. You may meet them there. That's a possibility. Either way, I feel like your romantic soulmate is going to be picky. Okay, they're not just going to go for anyone. Okay, pile one, they're going to like you. You're going to stand out to them, and they're going to pay attention to the details. They're going to be very detail oriented. We have friendly support. Fairies, guides, and friends give aid. Okay, your romantic soulmate is going to be very helpful to you, pile one. Very helpful. And I get the feeling you're beautiful or very attractive, or have very attractive traits about you, and they will be one of the men or one of the romantic interests that are showing some interest in you, and you may have to choose this person amongst others. But you will fall in love with them, and they'll fall in love with you despite having seen that others are interested in you. They're not going to care. They're going to be coming after you anyway. Okay, pile one? Pile one, your romantic soulmate is going to be very helpful to you. And it's going to be no strings attached. That's my opinion. It's going to be no strings attached. They're going to be romantic towards you. They're going to want to make sure you're comfortable. They're going to want to do things for you, look out for you, serve you, make sure that you're doing okay. Because it's like they're going to be fawning over you, pile one. They're going to be fawning over you. Next, we're getting seasoned love. Getting that suit again. So they're going to be very dapper, pile one. Very dapper. They're going to be well dressed. Next, we're getting seasoned love. Oh my gosh. This person's in a hospital. You seen this? We talked about that earlier. Okay, pile one. I feel like it says here. Actually, let me keep on reading here. Okay, so I'm seeing that, pile one, that you may meet and it's unique for everybody. Okay, you may have already met them. So you're going to see some clues in this reading, either at the hospital or at the clinic, or maybe you've taken them on doctor's visits. Maybe there's someone that you take to the doctors, or they may be a doctor or something like this. It says here, this kind of love has endured the ups and downs that come with life. With this person, you know that you can get through anything. Okay, so I feel like your relationship with your romantic soulmate is going to be rock solid. Okay, if you're having some sort of health problem, they're going to be there through thick and thin. When you're ill, they're going to be there. When you're well, they're going to be there. When you're strong, they're going to be there. When you're weak, they're going to be there, and vice versa. So yeah, very interesting. Okay, let's keep it moving here. We have number 8, romantic messages. I've never felt love like this before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but also overwhelming. Oh my gosh, guys. Pile one. This person is going to be like, remember I said you're going to stand out to this person as the best one, the strongest chemistry, the prettiest, it's just clicking. They're going to be like, they're going to see all the signs they're looking for is going to be in you. And they're going to be very patient with you. Perhaps maybe it will be you going away on business, and they'll be faithful. They'll stand their ground. They'll wait for you. Maybe they'll see that you have other interests love interest, and they'll be patient waiting in the wings for you to work your way through all those ones. You know, like they'll be like, okay, I'm gonna make my move here, and then I understand other people. I don't own pile 1, okay? I understand other people are interested in pile 1, so I'm gonna let them do their thing, but I'm gonna wait here, and they're gonna see that I'm the best one. Okay, I feel like pile 1. I also feel like this person is gonna make a promise to you, like, you're the one, I'm gonna marry you, or they're gonna make some kind of promise to you, like maybe they'll say, hey, I'm gonna see you again in March, okay, or something like this. I'm gonna see you again in March, or I'm gonna see you next week, or whatever, and they will come through. And this will build trust. This will create a bond between you and them. We have very soon. Oh my gosh. So you're going to meet this person very soon, pile 1. If not already. You may have already met this person, or you will meet them very soon. Okay? Very soon. And I got that it was going to be a surprise. And then with the Sun card, I was getting that it's going to be like in summertime, something like this, during the day. So it could be this upcoming summer or the next summer from the time you watch this reading. It's a timeless reading. Okay. Let's take a look at your next card. We have guidance. Okay, so pile 1. Let's move this aside a little. We're getting guidance here. So pile 1, I feel like, I'm getting angel wings here. This person's going to be of great help to you. They're going to be of great use to you. They're going to be of great service to you. They are going to be like a guardian angel for you. They're going to rescue you. They're going to be a boon to you. They're going to lift you up. That's what I'm getting, pile 1. Okay. Next, we are getting rest. You're going to get to rest a lot when this romantic soulmate of yours shows up. Perhaps the way you will know them, that you're currently with them, is that, do you get to rest? Are you in a relationship with someone where you get to rest? You're not hustling anymore. You're not stressing. You get to take a deep breath and take deep breaths and rest. You're not hustling. Maybe you used to hustle. Maybe you used to be struggling, and those times are gone. You get to take good naps, okay? And you get to be the better version of yourself around this person. I'm also getting that your romantic soulmate, if you haven't met them yet, they're kind of a loner. I ain't gonna lie, pile 1. I think they do business, they go out, they do what they need to, but they don't really have someone. They don't have a relationship right now. They're waiting. Remember I said they're picky and they're perfectionist? They're waiting for the exact right one, and the exact right one is you, pile 1. If you have not met them yet, that's who you're dealing with. Okay. They're not in and out of relationships, in and out, in and out. No, it's like they know. They have that gut instinct. They're looking for certain signs. So they're just taking it easy, resting up. They take good care of themselves. They get good rest. They work, they play, they rest. And, I feel like they're not like a hoe or something. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's move on to your next card. We're getting forgive. Could you ever forgive me? Okay. So pile 1, if you're already in a relationship with this person, then they're the type to apologize. They're the type to say, please forgive me if they mess up. No one's perfect. Even your romantic soulmate, pile 1. All right. Nobody on this planet or whatever. I don't know if anything beyond this planet, but no one is perfect for us. There's going to be some places where they misstep. And if they do, they will apologize sincerely and ask for forgiveness. They're not going to be like some of these people that hurt you, know they hurt you, say nothing about it, don't want to acknowledge it, don't want closure, no, they're going to be the opposite of that. Okay. If you have not met this person, it could be for some of y'all, maybe you have already met this person. And maybe the first time around, remember I said you'll meet this person again and again and again. Maybe you met them, they messed up with you, but they're going to show up again. And they'll want your forgiveness. And this is part of why they'll be very sweet to you and taking care of you, making sure, things are right with you. They want to make sure you're taken care of because they want to do it right this time. Okay. So this could be a do-over. It's possible for just a few of you or just some of you. Okay. Next, we are getting awakening. I'm going through a spiritual awakening right now. I'm transforming into the person I've chosen to become. Yeah. This person is a self-improver. Yeah. They don't just accept. They're not like, oh, this is me, whatever, take it or leave it. I don't even care. They are self-reflective. They want to be bigger, better version of themselves. And they're always improving. they're self-reflective, and they want to make the right choices. If they made bad choices before, they want to make better choices. We're getting forgiveness. We're having awakening. So there's this sense like they're upgrading themselves. They just needed some time, and they're growing up. They're growing up. Pile 1. So it could be this is someone you dealt with before, but they're not going to be the same person when you meet them again. They're not. Or if this person you're in a relationship with, they don't remain. If they did doing some things wrong, or they did some things wrong, it's improving. They are an improving aspect of your life. They're spiritually growing person. They are transforming themselves. They're not stagnant. Okay, that is if you already have this person in your life. Okay. Next, we're getting, you mean the world to me, and I never wanted to hurt you. See, this keeps coming through. This person may have hurt you. You may have felt hurt by this person in some type of way. So for some of you, I'm getting like you may currently know this person, and maybe you're not in a relationship with them at this time, and you will reconnect with them because they are not done with you, pile 1. They're not, and they're gonna want to forgive. They're gonna want your forgiveness. They're gonna want to make it up to you. They're gonna grow up. They're gonna have an awakening and realize, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Okay, and yeah. I'm also getting that for some of y'all, you may be in a relationship with this person, and maybe you're going through a bit of a rough patch right now, but spirit guides are trying to tell you it's only going to get better. This person's only going to get better for you. Next, we're getting, I have never felt this strongly about someone before. So yes, this person is part of what's motivating them to improve and get better is they want to be better for you. It's you, pile 1, who's motivating them. There's something very special about you. They want to cling to you. They want to hold on to you. They feel that you're solid, that you hang in there, that you're a quality mate or quality person. And they feel that you're the one who deserves all the rewards of the fruits of their life, their labors. It's you they want to give it to. Wow. And that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 1, when it comes to who is your romantic soulmate. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and take very good care of yourself, and leave me comments below in the comment section. I love to chat. Bye now. Welcome to your reading, pile 2. Who is your romantic soulmate? Let's go ahead and take a look at who that is and what are the stories and messages coming in for you. You may have chosen this beautiful Lapis Lazuli heart, or this zodiac signs, Capricorn, Gemini, and Aquarius. Let's take a look at your message coming through for you on the on the Mermaid Tarot deck by Dame Darcy. Let's take a look at your first card. We're getting Emperor. Oh my goodness. Pile 2. Your romantic soulmate is someone who is very successful, very stable. Okay, very stable energy. They are protective of you. This may be your husband right now currently, if you're married or engaged. I'm also getting, you may already know this person. They may already be sort of present in your life at this time. If you haven't met your romantic soulmate yet, this person is going to be someone very established and someone very powerful. They are going to either maybe have their own company or have a very successful career, or very like notable person who has achieved things, who has accomplished things, has certain accomplishments. They may be a little bit older than you, maybe by up to a decade. So they could be older than you by a few years, up to a decade, or maybe even a little bit more. Your romantic soulmate is someone very stable who may provide for you or take good care of you, that kind of thing, protect you, keep you very stable, very solid for you, someone very grounded. They're also going to be very disciplined type of person. So for instance, I'm getting that they may wake up at a certain time every day and get going at a certain time and come back. They're very regimented, kind of very disciplined with themselves, very regimented. Your romantic soulmate may be someone who wears a uniform. They could be like a police officer, or they may be in the military, or they could be in any uniform, like a medical professional. If they wear a uniform, that's a very strong possibility coming in for some of y'all. They are possibly in a position of leadership, for sure, in charge of their own domain, in charge of their own life, or in charge of maybe a big establishment, like this is the captain of a ship stirring the gosh, you might want to watch pile 1, because it starts off with the Wheel of Fortune, but there's a giant Wheel of the Ship. So you might want to check out the Wheel of the Ship. Came up again as the first card out the gate for pile 1, so you may want to check that out. But pile 2, okay, what I'm seeing for you is that this person is going to be maybe even bossy at times. They will take charge. This person will take charge. They'll be like, we're going here, we're doing this. And I feel like you're going to feel very safe with this person, pile 1, and trust their decisions, trust their choices. They may be very traditional. I'm getting a lot of masculine power here, pile 1. So it may not be, they don't have to be a man. You may be, I don't know what gender you're into or what gender you're looking for, but most people watching are probably going to be looking for a male as their romantic soulmate, but there may be some exceptions to that rule. What I'm seeing is that this person, whoever they are, is very disciplined and very accomplished and very regimented, okay? They may be in position of leadership too, definitely. I feel like your romantic soulmate is either currently your baby daddy, like the father of your children currently, or will make you the mother of their children. Okay, they may co-parent with you, this kind of thing. Okay, wow. All right, we are getting the Ace of Wands. Oh yeah, you definitely have to watch pile 1. Pile 2, you definitely have to watch pile 1. So the Ace of Wands, I feel like this person is going to be very, very attracted to you, pile 1. They're going to find you hella attractive. I see a very strong sexual chemistry here. They're going to really enjoy being intimate with you. This is going to be a very big feature of their connection with you, is that they're going to be very sexually attracted to you. Big time. They're going to find you to be a huge turn on, and you will also find them to be a huge turn on. There's going to be a lot of sex in this relationship, for sure. Okay. I'm getting, pile 1, that they're going to be very passionate about you, and they're going to be very inspired by you. You're going to inspire them. Your beauty, your look, your feminine power, or your power in their life is going to, give them fertile ground to help them create whatever it is they want to create. Okay. Very interesting. They're going to be very inspired by your beauty and your looks, for sure. We have Hanged Man. Okay. So, and with the Emperor, I'm getting the timing. If you have not already met this person, if you don't have a romantic soulmate in your life as of yet that you can recognize, you may meet them around March to April of any given year, maybe of this year or next year, something like this, or of any of the years coming in the future. Or you may have already met them in a March or April. Okay, that's a possible timing for some of y'all. With the Hanged Man, I'm getting that you're gonna have to be patient. You're gonna have to wait for this one. It's not right away. It's not right away. You're not gonna meet this person right. If you have not met your romantic soulmate, you're not gonna meet them right away. There's gonna be some patience and some waiting involved. So, like I said, either a few months' time or a few years' time, something like this. I'm also getting that your romantic soulmate is someone who is going to suspend their judgment of you. They might not, I feel like when they first meet you, they might not take you correctly. They might not, they might see you and be very attracted to you, but think that you're very unusual or something like this. Or it could be you meet them and you're like, I don't know, this is very unusual for me. I don't really usually go for this type. So they may not be your normal type. And you may have to be patient with them to see how the connection develops, or how your opinion of them flowers or develops over time. So there may be something about them that makes you a little uncomfortable. It could be that maybe they're very male, very masculine energy. You're not used to that. That could be part of it. Maybe you're not used to this commanding sort of bossy presence, of take charge energy, this masculine raw power coming out of this person. But it's like you're going to be patient because of the sexual chemistry, because there's going to be something about them. It's like, I get the feeling like maybe they'll say yes to you a lot, where you were getting a bunch of no's, or maybe they'll show a very strong sexual attraction towards you, and this is something that's very important to you, or something like this. So there's gonna be some feature or trait of the connection that's going to make you be patient with them to see how things unfold. There's going to be also things about this connection at first that you're going to find to be a little uncomfortable. Maybe that you may have to suffer through even. Yes. But it's something inside of you is going to say, you know what, let me be patient. So it's possible you already know this person, and maybe you're already married to them, and you've had to, persevere and go through some uncomfortable things with this person. You've just sort of hung in there. And that's what the nature of it is going to be. And this is your romantic soulmate, believe it or not, even if it's been uncomfortable. We are getting the Two of Wands. Okay. With the Two of Wands, I'm getting a sense like if you're already with this person, there's been times when you thought, I don't know if I should be with this person or not. Yeah. You felt a bit torn about them at times, in times past. Okay. I'm also getting that with this person, you've made future plans with them. You made future plans, like maybe even built something with them and been like, okay, you've already established some things with them and you're thinking, should we do more together, or should I, maybe call it quits and go do my own thing? So there's some established energy going on here between the two of you. If you have not met this person, know that this person, when they meet you, when you finally meet them, there's going to be this idea that they'll make plans with you. They'll be talking about the future with you. In fact, they'll make moves towards the future. It won't just be all talk. They'll actually do things to establish this connection between the two of y'all. There's going to be a partnership formed based on activities or shared activities or something like this. Maybe you guys will have a business venture together. That's a possibility. Just a possibility. Yeah, I just feel like there's this energy of wanting to make a decision. You kind of be like uncertain, a little bit uncertain or hesitant about this person. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna go through moments where you're uncertain about this person, pile 2. Or maybe you already have. We have the Page of Pentacles. So this person is going to be very hardworking. It's going to be very hardworking. You may meet this person at a new job. Maybe you start a new job and this is where you meet the person. I feel like a romantic soulmate of yours is going to be very serious, though. They're not going to be flaky. Okay, that's one thing you're not going to deal with this person. They're not going to be flaky. They're going to take you seriously. They're going to work hard at the relationship. It's going to be clear. They're going to be very diligent about the connection with you and have a strong sense of ambition about the connection with you. They may also have a very strong sense of ambition when it comes to their career as well, because I'm getting that too with the Emperor. This person, yeah, you may meet them at a new job. Okay, this could be a new boyfriend or a new girlfriend that you just met. This could be your romantic soulmate. So there's a newness to this as well. I feel like this person, there's going to be a lot they have to learn. It's going to be a lot they have to learn. Perhaps, maybe they've never done a good, successful relationship before, or that you'll be their first boyfriend or girlfriend or something like this. Or maybe they'll be learning the ropes on how to have a good relationship with you, or how to have a good relationship through you. Something like this. They may be young, they may be older, they may be young, but they're going to be taking things very seriously regardless. Okay, next we are getting the Empress. Oh my God, it's beautiful energy. Pile 3, you see, we got the Emperor, Empress. Pile 3, this is going to be your romantic soulmate is going to be your divine masculine, divine feminine, divine counterpart type of energy is coming through very strongly here. So even if there has been some difficulty, or sometimes when you were uncomfortable in the connection, or where you'll have very strong signals that this is your main one. Perhaps in this lifetime, very strong signals. I feel like they're going to make you a mother, you're going to make them a father, or vice versa. You're going to co-parent. They're going to bring abundance into your life. They're going to make it to where you can relax, you can chill, and you'll be surrounded by plenty. You're going to be able to take care of yourself. You're going to be I'm sorry, but you're just going to be in the lap of luxury. Pile 1 is definitely one you should watch. Pile 2, if you're looking for an additional reading. They're going to be really smitten with your beauty. They're going to be enchanted by your feminine power. And they're going to be learning about feminine power through you. I feel like this person is very much a take charge, I'm the man, or I've got strong energy, strong mojo, I know what I'm doing. And they're going to be learning through you that you've got your own type of power. And that they need to learn to respect it. They need to learn to see it for what it is. And even though it's more receptive or something like this, they're going to understand that there's a lot of power there and not to be fooled by that. They're going to respect you, come to you, ask you things. They're going to come to you and present the details to you. They're not going to act as if you don't have to be bothered with the details. You don't have to be involved in any of the decision making. No, they'll actually compile documents. Okay. I see them compiling a document. And if you guys are doing anything together, if you're going somewhere or doing anything, and they'll bring you a document and say, here are the details, love. What do you think? They understand that you want to be involved in these decisions. They're going to respect that. I'm getting that there's going to be some sort of serious document involved in y'all's connection. Could be like a contract. Could be a prenup. That's possible. I'm also seeing, because they're going to be very wealthy. It's a possibility for some of you, this person could be extremely wealthy. And they're going to be some sort of prenup, possibly. Or they're just going to take you very seriously. They're not going to waste your time. They're not going to string you along. They're not going to make you a girlfriend forever. All this. They're going to make you sign a contract. They're going to present a contract and make it real. They're going to make it serious. They're not going to waste your time. They're going to legitimize you and bring you the documents. Okay, pal two? Wow. Fascinating. Okay. All right, let's take a look at your oracle cards and get more information about this romantic soulmate of yours. We're getting athlete. Oh my gosh. Seeker of vitality, exercise, life, strength, speed. This person's powerful. Pile 2. Powerful. They have endurance. They have discipline. They train. They may be an athlete. You know, I remember I got this powerful vibe with the Emperor. Someone who is in control of themselves. They're disciplined. This person may be an exerciser. They may wake up every day, do their workouts, and they have energy to pursue their life's goals and make it happen. I'm getting very raw masculine power from this person. And they don't have to be full of muscles, but they have got that machismo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, the card just started up. That vroom, vroom, vroom. You know, they got that vroom. Okay. This person's going to have a lot of testosterone, or just have this, you know, they may have a very strong masculine power to them, especially when it comes to their career or just how they approach life in general. They don't sit around. Okay. I feel like this person may make strong moves towards you. Yeah. Cause I see the athlete is running towards the Empress. They're going to make strong moves towards you. They're not going to be a dilly-dallyer. They're not going to be this way and that way. You know, I do feel like at some point, maybe they may be hesitant, or you may be hesitant about this person. It might be you. But they're going to continue to show you signs that they're serious and they're for real. It's going to be consistent by and large. Okay. Next, we are getting the therapist. Okay. Oops. Number 54. Supportive and insightful. He'll understand your problems and bill you for it. Okay. This person may be a therapist. Now we're getting some more information about this person. They may be very emotionally intelligent. That's possible. It's possible that because of some of these troubles, maybe you'll have to go to, not troubles, but sort of these uncomfortable periods where you guys are trying to work it out and come together to understand something that makes you uncomfortable is going to have to be worked through. And so you may end up going to a therapist with this person. Please, 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 guys, remember, going to a therapist is actually good for your relationship, even if it's a good relationship. Okay, remember that. Even if it's a good relationship, there's still a lot to learn. So a therapist is not necessarily a sign of trouble. And even if you're having trouble, bravo if you go to a therapist. A lot of people have trouble and they never go to a therapist. And that's just a shame, because there's life skills, marriage skills, communication skills to be learned. We're not born knowing these things. And there are people, you know, there's a whole course of studies that have been applied to learning and mastering these subjects. So why not go to a therapist and learn? Correct, guys? So I'm getting, you may have to go to a therapist with this person. Or you may have already. This is a sign that they're your romantic soulmate, is that you may have gone to therapy with this person. Or they may be very good. I'm also getting that this person is a good listener. Maybe a good listener. They take notes. Look at that. Page of Pentacles, taking notes. So they may be very good at taking notes when you talk, or gone through phases where they take notes on the things you're saying. They take you very seriously. I'm getting very serious energy here, Pile 2. There, Pile 1. You might want to watch Pile 1. Yeah, very serious energy. I'm getting a bit of like sometimes they dress up very nicely and sometimes they dress more casually. Okay. There's some of that going on. There's this back and forth. They dress very like serious and professional, and then they switch it up, like more formal, and then switch it up to relaxed and dress casual, you know, office casual, that kind of thing. We have the Sentinel, determination and certainty. Yeah, this person is going to be very determined about you. They're going to be certain that you are the one, Pile 2. This person is not going to be a prevaricator. They're not going to be like, I don't know if it's Pile 2 or not. You know, hot, cold, hot one day, cold the other. No. It's strong energy all the way through. I feel like the only person who's going to be hesitant, really, by and large, is you. But even if they may seem like they're hesitant, in their heart of hearts, they're certain about you. They're with you all the way. But there's going to be things that come up. So you guys will have to work through that. But I'm getting that there's going to be a lot of determination. We see amor, love. Oh my gosh, love. And this is not a love deck, guys. amor, love, and fati in Latin, which means of fate. So fate is going to bring you two together, and fate will conspire to bring you together with this person. And I'm telling you, like, there's a strong, straighten that out, there's a strong connection with this person. It's like it's been decreed. This person is a love of yours. It's been decreed that you will meet this person. It's been decreed that you will be with this person and have to deal with certain things while dealing with this person. Like it's like fate's like, oh no, this is your portion. This is how it's gonna be. Wow. Next, we're getting bully. Light attributes. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Shadow attribute. Conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. Okay, so Pal 2, I'm getting that this person, they have strong energy, I'm not gonna lie. You may find them intimidating at times. Maybe this is part of why you might be hesitant about them. They have strong energy that makes you, maybe make you feel a little uncomfortable at times. This could be you projecting onto them that they're a bully because they put off certain signals. It makes you feel uncomfortable. They're very manly or machismo, masculine, and they kind of come on a little strong, almost a little pushy at times. Like, we're going to go here. Now we're going to do this. Now we're going to do that. So this is something that's going to have to be worked through and balanced out within them. And they're going to figure out how to do it, Pal 2. They're not going to want to mess with that. They're not going to want to miss you or lose you. So they're going to figure out, what can I do to make Pal 2 feel that they're being respected and being treated like an equal, emperor, empress, and they're going to make sure they give you those things, whatever that is. So I am getting that it is destiny that you guys work through this energy. It's going to be destiny. It's going to be fated that you have to work through this strong energy with them. They're going to learn to soften up, and you're going to learn to, maybe stand up for your boundaries, or say, oh no, I deserve respect, and you're going to get it. Okay. It's going to be a successful thing. Wow. Like I said, also, you may feel intimidated, and maybe they'll have to go through a process where they figure out where they are maybe overstepping and being kind of coming off intimidating, and step back a little bit, and you are going to have to learn where maybe you're projecting, and pull those projections back and stand up for yourself and make sure you're being treated correctly. So that's very interesting energy. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we have steak. Oh my God. Are you seeing this? It's going to be a piece of meat. Part 2. There's something very sturdy, very, very hardy about this person. They're going to have muscles. I said maybe they may not have muscles. I think they're going to have muscles. They're going to be very muscled, very strong. I'm seeing the big burly stature here, muscles. We're seeing the meat. We see sort of a very strong definition here. They got some muscles. This person is going to be muscled. They may work out at the gym. That's going to be a trait. Maybe when you meet them, they'll be very big or sturdy, They have very strong muscles. Maybe they may not have huge giant muscles, but they're going to be very physically strong. They're going to have very strong dominant energy too. That's what I keep getting. There's a strong dominant energy to your romantic soulmate. And they may come across a little demanding at times. There's this idea that this person might be a different color or background than you. That's a possibility. Like, for instance, if you are Indian, they may be from Ireland or something. Or if you are Asian, then your romantic soulmate may be black or African. There's a bit of that flavor coming through. Okay. They're going to be very established. This person's going to be very established, Pal 2. They are not going to be a fly by night. I'm telling you, it's going to be the very opposite of that energy for you, Pal 2. They're going to be stable in the relationship. Okay. They're going to be the kind of person, when someone meets them, they're going to be like, oh, okay. That's your man. Yep. You got one, Pal 2. You got a man. you got a partner. They're serious. They're here. They just have this vibe. They'll have this presence to them. It's going to be very strong. It's going to be unmistakable that they are serious, that they're the real deal. This kind of thing. We have father. Yes. So you're going to make this person a father, Pile 2. You may have already made them a father, Pile 2. Okay. If you're a woman. And if you are a man, then this person is going to make you a father. Okay. I'm just getting or make you a parent. You may be co-parenting with this person. And this person may remind you of your father. I'm also getting that this is part of the struggle you're going to have. is that maybe your father was a very dominant figure, very imposing, kind of intimidating. And so it's like fate will conspire, right? Fate will conspire to bring you together with that energy again in your mate in a different format, but still kind of like the same. So you're going to have to deal with this energy again, but this time in a mate. And this is where you're going to have to deal with some uncomfortable times, and you'll make it. I think you'll make it, pile 2. Okay. It's not going to be a toxic, or if it is for a bit, it's not going to remain toxic. It's not going to remain toxic. It's going to work through. We're getting gas station, essential pit stop, take a break, and refuel. Okay. So pile 2, what I'm seeing with your romantic soulmate is, like I said, remember I said that you may go through a phase where this person, it's like you're not sure of them because they have this, I call the shots type of energy going on. That's going to make you take a step back. That may even cause some of y'all to take a break in the relationship or in the connection as far as what's coming up. Or, you may already be with this person and you've had to take breaks from this person. But Spirit Guides want to let you know that is essential to any good, healthy relationship. Don't be afraid, pile 2. I'm getting that, it's okay to take breaks from this person. And that may be something you're going to learn. Maybe what you thought you were going to be getting in your romantic relationship is you're always going to be on with this person. So it's going to be on. I'm with them all the time. No, that's not healthy. Hey, if that's how it is for you and it works, hey, that's great. If that's how it is for some people and it works for them, that's great. But by and large, because you are two, distinct entities, you're going to sometimes need a break from each other. That's just facts. Okay. To sort of kind of get into your own energy, get into your own stuff, and sort of, come back as whole individuals. So you're more interdependent rather than codependent. Okay. But I'm getting some of this kind of energy coming through. You might meet this person at a gas station. That's possible. Or you might make a lot of, maybe you guys go on the road together, traveling. Maybe you travel a lot with this person. You'll be stopping a lot at gas stations to fill up your truck or fill up your fill up your tank. I feel like this person is going to learn that they need to, this person is going to be really good about filling up your love tank. Pile 2, this person is going to be really good about making sure that, checking in with you and making sure that, you got what you need out of the relationship. We have hotel lounge. Okay, so I'm getting like travel vibes. Like you might travel a lot with this person, or maybe they may go traveling. You might meet this person at a hotel, or meet this person like at a public location where people are converging or convening or something like this. Okay, a meeting point where you may bump into others there. This is a story coming through for some of y'all, not all. Or you may go traveling a lot with this person on the road to different places. That's a vibe I'm getting. Stay at hotels, fill up your car, your tank. We're getting confirmation. Next, we're getting guys, you're going to be traveling a lot with this person. We're getting holiday. This is someone you travel a lot with. You may go on vacation a lot with this person, or you may meet them at on vacation, something like this. You may meet them while outside. That's a possibility. I feel like this person, pal, too, your romantic soulmate is really going to be smitten by you. And I feel like, they have this sort of stern, I'm not trying to be off-putting, pal, too, but they have this very strong, kind of strong, silent male type energy, or like kind of a very strong, solid presence. And I feel like they'll be really into you because it's like you help sort of soften them and bring their more romantic side out. And they'll just love, being romantic with you and spending and lavishing that sort of romantic attention upon you. And they will enjoy making you the focus of their romantic affections. They will dote on you, pile 2. So you're going to bring this soft side out of them. We have choices and decisions. What did I say? Pile 2. There's going to be a time where you're going to wonder about this person, Pato. I'm not going to lie. There's going to be times when, you're going to get all the signals that this person is serious. They check a lot of the check marks, but there's going to be something about them that makes you think, I don't know, I need to decide if this really is the person for me. It says here, it's time to decide what is the best solution. You can no longer prolong this anymore. The longer you wait, the more delays this may cause somewhere down the road. So you're going to have to decide with this person. you're going to get into a moment where all the signs are going to be there. They're going to be there ready. They're going to be a solid presence. They're going to be stable connection. They're going to be coming on strong, everything. But you're going to have to decide whether they're going to be the one for you or not, because you're going to have some sort of concern surrounding their energy. Okay, this strong energy. You're going to wonder, is this strong energy for me or not? We're getting number 7, mission. I see you working to create change, and I'm proud of what you're accomplishing. I want to work on mission with you. Okay, so there's a partnership I said earlier that's been implied here, and your romantic soulmate is not going to want to just stick with the status quo. Okay, if they see that you're not entirely happy with how things are going, they're going to be like, see, there's a seriousness here. Taking notes. Remember I mentioned that? Taking notes. What can I do to tweak this? What's a tweakment I can give to make sure that this person, my pal 2, understands that I'm the one because I am. Okay? They're going to feel like they're the one, but they understand they need you. All doubts need to be cleared. They understand this. And so they will work to clear these doubts out of your mind. So if it requires change, they're realizing that you want to see happen, they will do it. I feel like they're going to become, even maybe one of the changes they're going to become more romantic with you. Maybe that there wasn't enough of that at the beginning. Maybe it was a little too stiff or something, and that's going to soften. I'm getting that maybe you guys might be musician. Maybe something they'll want to do with you. I see as a feature of this connection with your romantic soulmate is there might be music. Maybe you're a musician. Maybe you like to sing and they play the guitar, or they're also a singer. So you might be like on a creative project together. So this will bring some of those softer creative energies into the relationship. So it's not just all stiff. I man, wake up, work, you woman, like you want to break that up somehow, and you're going to get it. You're going to get it, pal 2. Okay. You're going to get what you're looking for out of this connection. Amendments will be made. Tweakments will be made. We have not for you. Yeah. So like I said, pile 2, there are going to be times when you feel like you're not for this person. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm seeing that, but they will be your romantic soulmate. They will. Okay. And I did say that there can be multiple. So, be sure to see what multiple soulmates. So be sure to check out all the other piles to see if any of those are calling your name. You can pick by zodiac and the stone and the cards, like the backing. Follow your intuition. So you can compare energies. But I'm telling you that I do feel like, though you go through phases where you feel like you're not for this person, this will make this person want to press on more. This will make this person want to work harder at it. They're like, I'm going to work hard at it. I'm going to work hard at it because I want pile 2. Pile 2 is who I want. So I will make these changes. Okay. We're getting pride. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry. I'm going to move that over. So pile 2, there may be some pride stuff going on here. This may be a situation where this person is, they're very traditional. And so they have very strong values when it comes to, remember I said, I, man, all this, so they have a strong sense of pride in their masculinity and in their energy, their strong energy. But I see that they're riding a unicorn. Okay. And a unicorn, it's like the unicorn's destiny, mythologically speaking, is to submit to a young virginal maiden. Okay, I'm not saying that you are a virginal maiden pile 2. Maybe you are. But I'm saying that though this person may come across strong and, tough and stern almost at times, and maybe even a little pushy or bossy, their destiny is to submit to you. That is part of why this is coming up. This is part of why they're your romantic soulmate, is their destiny is to submit to you. Oh my God, a narwhal. Okay, this is the backing, but still, guys, look, we got a unicorn with a horn and a narwhal with a horn on the, they're like the unicorn of the ocean. Okay, fascinating. So this is a double energy coming through. Double energy. They are meant to submit to you, pile 2. Remember we said fate. This is a love fate situation. They are fated to do this to you, with you. Okay. Next, we're getting vulnerability. Exactly. They're fated to make themselves vulnerable to you. So they may come off hard and like, I'm man and I I don't cry. I don't do soft things. They will soften. They will become more vulnerable to you. It says here, I allow myself to talk about my feelings without fear of external judgment or internal drama. So they're going to open up. They're going to share their feelings with you, or they're going to learn how to do this in a healthy, balanced manner. When I express my feelings, a couple of funny things happen. 1, I feel like a kindergartner. 2, everything gets lighter, easier, and filled with the comforting glow of honesty. Hey, no wonder kindergartners seem so fun and stress-free. See? So they're going to learn to be like a child with you again, pal. 2. So it's a process. Okay, it's a process. Fascinating. Okay. Next we are getting, I don't want anyone else to have you. You see, they don't want to lose you, pal, too. This is part of why this person is destined to be with you, is they have marked you as you're theirs. That's it. They've marked you as you are theirs. If you may already know this person, and if you don't, this is what's coming your way, pal, too. This is your romantic soulmate. But they are like, they will not let anyone else have you. It won't happen. And this is why, if they try to be pushy and you're like, oh no, that's a turnoff, they're gonna, go back to the drawing board and be like, okay, pushy didn't work. What's gonna work? Oh yeah, okay, being vulnerable, sharing my emotions, being more romantic, seducing her, so it's like they're gonna learn to submit to what it takes to earn your love. That's what I'm seeing. Pile 2. Next, we're getting toxic. Would you want to expose your soulmate to the person that you are today? Are you the person that I deserve to be with? See? Pile 2, what did I say? They're going to look in the mirror and get rid of their toxic traits. If they have bullying tendencies or pushy tendencies, they are going to actually, this is what makes it a romantic soulmate. Okay? Because no one's perfect. We talked about this already in Pile 1. In Pile 2, what we're getting is that they're going to clean up their act for you, Pile 2. They're going to get to work. It says create change. They're going to submit to you. They're going to become more vulnerable. They're going to make these tweakments and changes so they can appeal to you. If they see that pushiness isn't doing it, they're not going to do that anymore. They're realizing they're pushing you away, and so they're going to stop. Of course, you're going to go through your normal range of emotions and be turned off, as you have every right to be, or be like doubting the connection. And the work is going to be on them, and they're going to work hard. When they notice that you're starting to show interest in someone else, there might be a little bit of this drama, there might be a third party involved, that you're like, I kind of like this other guy. They're going to be like, no! Pile 2. They're going to be like, heck no, I'm not going to lose Pile 2. I'm going to endure discomfort for Pile 2. I'm going to sacrifice who I was, who I thought I was going to be. I'm going to let that go because I want Pile 2 in my life. So this is their energy coming through now. They're going to realize that what it takes is to be soft with you. What it takes is to be vulnerable. What it takes is to be easygoing. What it takes is to show, I guess, their feminine side to you, actually. And so they're going to work through whatever they've now earmarked as, that's toxic. Pile 2 is saying that's toxic. And I don't want to expose my soulmate to the person that I am today. They want to be the person that you deserve to be with. They want to be that person. They're going to look in the mirror. They're going to soul search. They're going to self-reflect. And they're going to change it. This is why they are your soulmate, Pile 2. We have, in my ideal world, we are so happy together. So, Pile 2, they want you to be happy. And they want to be happy with you. You see, it's not one of those where, you ever hear like in the movies or, it's some script or something, they'll be like, no matter what happens to us in some romantic movie or show or drama, no matter what happens to us, no matter what happens to us, I just want you to be happy, Pile 2, whether you're with me or someone else. Not with your soulmate, Pile 2. They're like, I want you to be happy with me. I want you to be with me, and I want you to be happy while you're with me. I don't want to force you. I don't want you unhappy. I want you to be happy. I want you to be with me, and I want you to be happy while you're with me. And not in a way where you're being forced, but like truly, genuinely, 100% won you over. Next we got, I miss you. This is the last card here. Pile 2, I feel like, remember I said you guys may be taking a break? You may currently know this person and you're taking a break, or you've gone through phases where you've taken a break from this person, or, when you finally deal with this person, I told you breaks are going to be kind of built in as part of the learning process for this person. They're going to go through a phase where you're like, I'm pulling away now. This is weird. This is too much. And they're going to learn. They're going to learn, Pile 2. They're they're going to realize, wait a minute, oh my gosh, I just found the most amazing partner of my life. I feel every bone in my body, every sinew, we got the meat, every nerve ending, every cell is saying pile 2 is the one for me. So I need to change. This is the journey I'm on because I miss pile 2. I need to change myself so I can get pile 2 back. Wow, pile 2. Here's what I'm getting is that your romantic soulmate, you are a catalyst for your romantic soulmate's growth and development. And I get the feeling that, when you meet this person or deal with them, keep it cool, relax, understand that no matter how they come across, in their heart of hearts, they want you to be happy and they make whatever changes they need to keep you around. If they show any toxic behaviors, back away. And that's the way to deal with this person. That will teach them the lesson that they need. And you will notice when you come back to them, things will be better. And you just continue this cycle and it'll teach them because you are immensely valuable to this person, pile 2, this romantic soulmate of yours. And that's what I'm seeing in your energy. Thank you for bringing your energy to the spread. It's been a beautiful story and very interesting story. And I hope you enjoy the reading. And if it resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me comments in the comment section. I'd love to engage with you. Take good care of yourself, okay? Bye! Welcome to your reading, pile 3. Let's set that aside. Who is your romantic soulmate? That's what we're looking into today. You may have chosen this red Jasper heart. You may have chosen this Libra zodiac sign, Scorpio, or Cancer. Who is your romantic soulmate? We're going to see what spirit guides have to say about that today. And you may have also chosen the Melanin Mermaid tarot. Let's take a look at your first card. We got the Page of Cups. Oh, that's so sweet. It says here, sensitive, dreamer, spirituality, psychic, naivety, romantic, artistic, beauty, and style. So pile 3, I feel like your romantic soulmate is a friend, is someone very sweet, okay? Someone nurturing. This could be a new relationship too. This could be a new relationship you're currently in, is your romantic soulmate. You may have met this person when you were young already, that you may already have your romantic soulmate in your life or already have met them. This person dreams of being with you. I feel like your romantic soulmate is someone who's very sensitive to you and cares a lot about your feelings. And it's also a very sensitive person. So they pick up on your emotions easily, and they also care about your emotions. Okay. Your romantic soulmate may be a young person or someone you met while you were young. We have the King of Swords. Your romantic soulmate is someone who is very intelligent or very logical. So they are an interesting balance of energies. They are emotional, but they're also brilliant and very mental, and they're senior in that, okay? They may be a scientist or someone who uses their logic for a living. They also very ethical. I feel like your romantic soulmate is someone who is very structured and disciplined, and what they say they'll do is what they're gonna do. They may also be like a man of the law, so they might be a police officer, or they may be a judge or a lawyer or something like this. They are also someone who is in power in some type of way, in some situation in life. Okay, let's keep it going here. And I get the feeling your romantic soulmate would never cheat on you. They're very ethical. They would never cheat on you. Okay, pile 3, we have 5 of Wands. So your romantic soulmate, pile 3, is someone who maybe used to compete with you or something like this. I'm also getting the feeling, possibly, that's just a maybe, that you competed with others for this person. There were other people that your romantic soulmate considered, but you won out. And they chose you out of the others because you meet their logical requirements, okay? They thought about you. They weren't emotional when they chose you. They chose you from a place of, I'm thinking very clearly about pile 3 and all the others, and pile 3 beats out the rest of the competition by far because of these particular traits. Maybe they feel that you're better than the others at something, or you're the prettiest, or that you are the smartest, or that you are the wittiest, or something. They feel that they have looked at it and they were logical when they chose you, but they also love you. They fell for you. Okay. There's emotion here. Definitely. It's not just all logical. Interesting energy. Okay. Let's keep looking here. We have the Four of Swords. Okay. So your romantic soulmate is someone who, like I said, maybe you competed with this person in the past. Maybe they were someone you competed against at work, or maybe they were someone that you disagreed with in the past, but they're no longer like this with you. Maybe it was in their history in the past they're done with that. They've stepped back away from that. I feel like it stressed them out or something like this. Also, another story coming through here for some of y'all is your romantic soulmate is someone who's very competitive. They're in a very competitive field where they're always competing with others. They may be an athlete or something like this, or they may have to compete for contracts with others, and they go in phases of competing and hustling and resting and taking vacation and resting. So they kind of go back and forth and back and forth, or maybe they go back and forth in these states with you. We have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so pile 3, your romantic soulmate is someone who is guarded. They've been through a lot. Maybe they've been through a lot with you in your connection, and they persevered. There were times when the love was good. They were sensitive to you, but I also get the feeling that they may be sensitive. They're very smart, very intelligent, but they're sensitive. Okay, so maybe when they were trying to work things out with you or with other people, it drains them, and it forces them into a state of rest. And they have learned to sort of put up their guard with other people or situations in life. Maybe they were hurt by some of this competitive energy, but they now keep people out who are toxic. And if in the connection with you, they have persevered. They persevered regardless of how maybe hard it was to get together or hard it was to get certain aspects of things together. You may already know this person, or you will know this person, and you will know them by the fact that maybe things will, first of all, be very sweet. They'll show you their vulnerable side. It'll start there, but then they'll show that they have certain standards, certain rules, and then that will become like a bit of a struggle for you too, because you'll be like, well, okay, but you've got to be flexible, right? There's some things I need too. Maybe you guys will be arguing or in disagreement about how to get the relationship done, something like this. And they will sort of take a step back, or maybe they will just stop disagreeing with you and persevere in the connection. Let's see what this last card is. We got the Six of Swords. Okay, so your romantic soulmate pile 3 is someone who has persevered in the connection, who will persevere in the connection with you, has persevered or will, and will find stability in the connection by getting away from the bad times, getting away from things not working out well, and getting into more peaceful times with you. They will put their guard up and make sure that they avoid anything that would be a conflict between the two of y'all. They avoid it. Okay, they escape and run away from situations that are chaotic or that it cause clashes, something like this. Okay, because they want to heal. They want to heal the connection. They may also, maybe when y'all were dating or when you're all together, maybe the location that y'all were at was surrounded by, maybe, as an example, maybe they worked at a club or something and they were surrounded by all these women. They're very attractive, by the way. Your romantic soulmate is a hottie. Okay, and so they attract a lot of female or other attention, and they will basically get away from that scenario and put their guard up against all these other females or this other competition or something like this, so that there can be peace and calmness for you. Okay, so you can have peace and calmness. So this is someone who will grow in their awareness of a competitive factor, and they will learn to avoid it for your own sake and theirs, so there can be peace. Because the beginning of this relationship is going to be fraught with some sort of competitive or disagreement energy, where it's like others will be wanting you. They'll be wanting you. Your romantic soulmate will want you, but others will want your romantic soulmate, and they're going to learn to recognize that it is very important that in order to protect what they have with you, they need to back away from situations that stimulate negativity, that stimulate clashes and conflict. Okay, so this is kind of like the story that's kind of coming out that Spirit has for you today in regards to your romantic soulmate. Let's look at the oracle cards and see what other energies are coming through for you today. Be right back. Okay, so for our first card here, we're getting Lost Soul for your romantic soulmate. So it says here, seeker of clarity, wanderer, confusion, defeat, and struggle. We kind of got that with, moving on. It says here, seeker of clarity. So your romantic soulmate is someone who is still trying to understand life. Okay. Someone who's still trying to come to grips with their emotional sensitivity type of issues. Okay. They are going to feel a strong sense of like confusion because of the way they feel. The way they handle their emotions is not mature. Okay. The way they handle their emotions still needs some growing up. This is the youngest of the suit. We got page, we got knight, we got queens, we got king. They're going to be at the page level with their emotions. Still young in their emotions. So they're kind of going to be tossed about by their emotions, even though they will feel for you and fall for you. They will not know how to navigate their feelings very well. And so they'll still be growing in this regard. Okay. Next, we are getting the bartender. Oh my gosh, guys, did I not just say something about a club atmosphere? And now we're getting bartender. That's interesting. Okay. So we're getting here smooth and charming. He remembers your drink, though maybe not your name. Okay. So I feel like you may meet this person at a bar or a club atmosphere. Maybe this is a place where you work. Okay. It's possible. Or maybe you may meet them at a bar. Maybe they won't be the bartender, but they'll be someone you meet at a bar, and they'll be processing through some emotions. They'll obviously be going through some like a dark night of the soul, and I get the feeling it won't have anything to do with you. This is something they bring along with them. They're processing through things. Okay, no one's perfect. Life is a journey, and we all go through things. Okay, and I feel that this person, maybe they may like to drink, or maybe you might be their drinking buddy, or something like this. I feel like your romantic soulmate is going to have moments where they're very smooth and charming with you, kind of dashing and debonair. If they are the bartender, then they will know who you are, and they will remember your face and always remember your drink. And it could be someone, a place where you visit. Okay. And this person is like a shopkeeper or the person there, and they become familiar with you as a client, as a customer. And there is this situation where they're like, they feel an automatic sense of friendship with you. And they're like, yeah, Pile 3 is my friend. I feel a connection with Pile 3. They may meet lots of customers, and everybody else, for the most part, is just a customer coming through. But with you, they feel something personal. With you, they kind of want to be more vulnerable and open up. It's possible that you come to this person or come into this person's life, your romantic soulmate, when you are going through something. That's another interpretation of this energy, is that you might be going through some kind of emotional trouble, and this is where they will be the person that you open up to, that you pour your heart out to, that they'll listen to you and they'll try to be there for you. Okay, that's a possibility. We have the catalyst, radical changes in taking control. So this person is, I feel like, you're going to watch your romantic soulmate go on this journey or transition. So Pile 3, I feel like your romantic soulmate is going to be like a catalyst of sorts for you. Someone who helps you make a change of some kind. Okay. It could be like this person, they're very logical. They're master in the mental and mental realms. Okay. So like, you could present any emotional issue to them, and they could logically look at it and go, well, why don't you do this, this, and this? And it's usually very sound advice. Very sound. Okay. This person does not play. So I feel like you'll be teaching them some things and they'll be teaching you some things. That's definitely what I see. I feel like your romantic soulmate may be undergoing some changes as well. They're growing, they're developing, they're evolving. They're going to be taking control. I see a bottle with a cork in it here, and then there's alcohol being poured here. So I get the feeling that they might be, when you meet them, I see a cup here, like they might maybe get into alcohol a bit. And this is something you will watch them evolve and take control over. So I feel like you'll be friends at first. That's what I'm seeing. Friendship will be there first. That's who your romantic soulmate is. You may already have met this person, or you will. We have victim. Light attribute prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Shadow attributes blame the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. So I feel like this person may have gone through something, pal 3. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that this person has gone through something. Could be a professional trauma of some kind, or and it all has to do, the way they process what happened has to do with their emotional maturity. So it could go, I feel like the story is being told in one way or the other. So it could be that I feel like they'll be helping you through your issues, and you'll be helping them through their issues, or it could be just a one-way thing. But I feel like the bottom line is that they're going to help you with these victimization issues, or you're going to help them with victimization issues. Maybe you guys will both have that, and you'll be helping each other through these kinds of things. So I feel like you'll be growing up buddies. You'll be there for each other as you journey and navigate your way through life's difficulties and challenges, stressors that are helping to grow your personality up, grow your spirit. You'll go through your soul's evolution. And so you'll be buddies along the way as you make these changes and take control of your life and step out of a victim mentality. So there's some of this going on, there's a flavor of this going on in your connection. Next, we're getting passion fruit. Ooh. Spontaneous, financially stable, great travel buddy. Didn't I say buddy? So guys, here's what I'm seeing is that your romantic soulmate is going to be someone you start off being friends with. Someone who's like your chum, who's like your buddy at first, okay? Almost like friend zoned, but in a sense that y'all are emotionally intimate with each other, in a sense that you share the struggles that you're going through. I'm getting the feeling like this might be someone like you like to like party with, or just go off and do fun stuff with, and it'll be more of a spontaneous vibe, not a serious dating vibe. It's not going to start off that way. It's going to start off very kind of lighthearted and like, hey, you know what? We're going through all this stuff. It's been rough. It's been tough. Let's go hiking or something. Oh yeah, sure. Let's do that. Yeah, we're buddies. Let's get through life together. That kind of thing. And I feel like you'll be each other's allies as you face struggles in this world together. I'm getting that this person will be financially stable or working their way towards financial stability. Okay. I feel like you guys will go on trips together, something like this. You may go on trips where you're, you see constant rescuer, guys. This is not a coincidence. Okay. We see victim, constant rescuer. We see lost soul. So I feel like you might be pouring your heart out to this person pretty frequently. The issues you're going through, maybe you may have undergone some kind of major trauma, pal 3. I'm so sorry if you did, but that's what's coming through. And I feel like this person is going to be like a friend of yours who helps to sort of soothe you, like, and puts a bubble of protection around you and kind of like cradles you. And it's like, hey, don't stress. You might have anxiety disorder or have panic attacks or something like this because you went through something, and they'll be your friend to help you work through this. They'll maybe take you out to a bar and help calm you down as you deal with life struggles. Perhaps you may disagree at times about how to deal with these issues, but they'll be there for you. They'll be stable for you. They will, I'm definitely getting like someone who's truly a friend of yours, a friend. This is your romantic soulmate. We have field. Okay. Growth, open, and expands. Oh, let me pull that in. Growth, open, expands, and life breathes. Exactly. This is someone who you will grow alongside of. Okay. This person will watch you grow. You'll watch them grow. They'll give you peace and ease. They'll move you out of this conflict-ridden. They're sort of like a guide to help move you away from this conflict-ridden energy and sort of struggle mentality. And people are coming after me, butting heads with me, being my haters. Life is tough. Life is hard. They victimized me. They hurt me. And they will help you with this. Okay. And they'll take you into life's peaceful pastures where you'll be resting. You'll be enjoying. I feel like they might take you out to the park. It says here, great travel buddy. I see you guys hiking or going off on trips. They'll take you on a trip where you all can just go observe nature and just chill and relax, and just be reminded that your struggle is not all there is in this world. There is nature. There is space. There's a wide expanse of nature. There's space. There's sky. There's outer space. There's the universe. There's the cosmos that life is breathing despite whatever you're going through. So this will be sort of like a therapeutic thing that they do for you. Wow, beautiful. We got barbecue. Okay, so this person may take you out to the park. Y'all may do barbecuing together, this kind of thing. You may maybe meet them at the park or meet them at a barbecue. You may already know this person, or maybe you will know them, and this is what will happen. Fascinating. Beautiful energy, pile 3, I must say. This is beautiful energy. Next, we're getting material attachment. Too much focus on visible trappings. Okay. So, pile 3, what I'm getting is that this person, I think that they're going to notice some things about you that they, not that they're fixing you. It's not that they're fixing you, pile 3. They're going to help sort of like, in a very friendly and non-judgmental way, kind of guide you away from being caught up in, it doesn't have to be a money thing. It could be like, maybe viewing life like us versus them, and pinning all of your security into these external things, like the way people view you or the way people treat you, your sense of security or your sense of self-esteem coming from the way people treat you, view you, or external circumstances, or it could be money or how things look on the outside. And I think that they're going to notice this, and they're going to maybe give you some books to read, or, I feel like they're going to want to help elevate you somehow, help move you out of troubled times and towards a better mindset, healing, helping teaching you how to prevent yourself from being victimized by life. Okay. And they understand that you're fatigued and exhausted. Well, they're going to teach you an effective way to guard against life's obstacles. And I get the feeling, pile 3, now I'm starting to see that they know how to do this. They know how to do this. They're not bothered by life's challenges. They will have learned how to overcome life's challenges in this particular regard, and will want to teach you how to do the same. And they're going to want to, maybe because they've already dealt with this, they already were there. They're going to share with you what they learned. They're going to help guide you through life's difficulties some kind of way. Maybe you're going through something in particular, and they'll be guiding you through this, showing you things, teaching you things that they learned, introducing you to books that they read, and you will be reading them. You'll be fascinated by them. Okay. And what they will be doing, pile 3, is they'll be teaching you to stop focusing on these more visible aspects of what's wrong. So they're going to help retrain you away and say, no. That's just flashing lights. Don't get distracted. That's not the real deal. The real deal is in here. So they may be even spiritual. Yeah, they say maybe you're a spiritual person. Maybe they'll make you more, or they may be like esoteric, or maybe more philosophical, and they'll move you into that kind of thinking, give you a more philosophical, spiritual, esoteric outlook on life, so that you can have more power in life. This is something they're going to be doing for you. They're going to bolster you. They're going to make you stronger, not just by protecting you and babying you, although they will do that some. They will also give you tools which you can use to, protect yourself. We got ghosting. The communication between you and someone seems non-existent. Don't allow this moment to taint your dating life with others. Okay, so pile 3, I feel like this person, your romantic soulmate, is going to help you deal with traumas of the past that had to do with people abandoning you, had to do with people turning their backs on you, had to do with people, at the last minute ditching you, making you feel so vulnerable. And so you're not going to be trying to date this person at first. I think you're going to be so hurt by life. You're just going to be like, I'm not even looking for a boyfriend anymore. I get it. No one wants to be with me. I feel like you might have this mindset. Like, I get it. I can't depend on the ones that I choose. The ones I want don't want me. Something like this. Maybe not quite like that, but something like this. Or maybe it's not in the dating world. It could be just in your professional world. It could be with your friends. I don't know what it is, but you're going to be kind of traumatized by it. And this romantic soulmate of yours is going to teach you how to overcome this energy in your life, how to spot who these people are, keep them out, know how to deal with the energy that they throw your way, so that you are no longer a victim to this abandonment energy. Okay. We have the next card we're getting here is telepathic messages. Okay. I feel your energy around me, and I wonder, are you thinking of me too? Okay. So pile 3, here's what I'm seeing. Okay. There will be a time when this romantic soulmate of yours will say, okay, I've given pile 3 some tools in life. I've taken them out. I've showed them some things. Let this percolate with pile 3. Let it work on. I want to let this work on pile 3. I can't be here all the time, always babying pile 3. Okay. So there's going to be a time where they leave. There's going to be a time where they step away. And this is, in a sense, is to see if some of the stuff they've been teaching you is taking. Because even though they're not going to leave you in an abrupt way, they're not going to treat you like the others, they are going to try to sort of test your independence and see if you've learned something about, wow, you're not a victim. What it is that maybe you just need to bolster yourself by learning how to be by yourself, be strong in yourself, that you don't need these people. So after they've shown you all these things, they will take a step away from you. And I feel like there'll be a time where they're not there. You can see like the ghost of their energy. It says ghosting. You can see they're kind of invisible, but they're kind of there. And I see, you know, we'll go back to those words here. It says, I feel your energy around me and I wonder, are you thinking of me too? So you're going to go through a phase where you're learning to stand strong, pile 3. You're learning to not let any of these upsets and vagaries bring you down. You will gain strength, pile 3. You will learn, you see the fence? We see a fence here, we see a fence. You will learn how to erect those barriers. And you will leave, you will have him, your romantic soulmate is sort of like a guardian angel in the background. Even though they're not there, you won't be, because you'll be healed by some of these things they've taught you. You know, it'll give you some strength and you will think fondly of them like, wow, pile 3 really helped me there. I've kind of fallen for pile 3 a little. You'll say, oh my gosh, you know, this guy or this person really helped me there. I think I'm falling for this person. You know, you're going to start thinking that, pile 3. And I wonder if they think of me. I think of them. But you're not going to do it from a pining place. You're not going to do it from a place of feeling abandoned and feeling victimized. And why did they step away from me? And I need them. Can they see that we need them? And I need them. And can they see that I need them? Why don't they need me back? They're going to help grow you out of this codependent energy. And so you're going to feel a sort of like a sort of indebtedness towards them, because you're going to feel this peace. You're going to feel a calmness that you never felt before. And it's going to they're going to be an agent, pile 3. Pile 3, this person's going to be an agent that brings this to you. Next, we're getting give and receive. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful energy, pile 3. I'm not going to lie, okay? This is a beautiful story. And I'm seeing that you're going to want to sort of repay this energy. You're going to want to sort of repay them. It's going to be different. It's not going to be, now you have a crush on them. It's not going to be old patterns of, you know, oh my gosh, we spent all that time together. Or we're strong. I want to get back with them. Oh, I'm so desperate to get with them. I'm needy. No, pile 3. It's not going to be none of that. It's going to be just purely I love pile 3. See, love for what they did for me. I've fallen for pile 3 because of what they did for me. Okay, let's go ahead and move on through the energies. We have individuality. See, they're going to make you very strong. Pile 3, you're on a journey. You're on a journey, pile 3. And, you know, you're going to be witnessing the death of your old self. And your romantic soulmate is going to be an agent of this. They're going to usher in a new phase of your life, a new way of thinking. And it was always available for you. It was always there. And I feel like, especially with Hermes, you've seen with the messenger of the gods with the winged, you know, you can see the wings on the heel and on the head there. You know, you're going to maybe receive a message from this person. Yeah, they're going to be an agent for healing. And you're going to receive a message from them, or you're going to send a message to them from this healed place. Okay? It says here, I'm a catch. Wow. I'm a total catch, and I know all the reasons why. I know that anyone would be lucky to be with me, and that doesn't mean I'm arrogant or snobby. Self-respect is just one of the many qualities exhibited by this complete and utter babe. So, pile 3, you're going to transform. See, you're always beautiful, pile 3. You were always gorgeous. You were always a catch. You just needed that self-esteem, strong sense of individuality boost. That's what you needed. And so you're going to become in demand. People are going to be noticing this energy in you, that you don't need them, but yet you're going to be beautiful. You're going to be a catch. So this is going to cause more attention to come your way. More people are going to want you. I don't know. I feel like you're going to flower, pile 3. You're going to flower. Others are going to want you. Men are going to want you. It says here, we could have had it all. Okay. So pile 3, I feel like you're going to long for this person. You're going to long for this person. You are. And, you know, you're going to think back on them and want them. And you're going to think, wow, if I wasn't in a place where I'd been so broken, maybe this person could have viewed me as more. Maybe if I wasn't in this place where I was so in this victim mentality mindset, always needing rescuing, always needing fixing, maybe we could have had something. Now, all these other people want me. Honestly, you'll both be feeling this way, wishing for an opportunity to do it over again and to come towards each other from a better place, a place where you're both healed, where you're both more powerful within yourselves. You'll both be wishing to reconnect and have a do-over. The person I want, that's what you're going to be saying, pile 3, is the one who rescued me, is the one who taught me how to be the way I am. Okay, we got travel. I want to experience the world with you. We have so much to explore. So I feel like you may go traveling, pile 3, to go see this person. You guys may get together and go traveling. You might contact them. I see a message. They may contact you. Or you may contact them. I see your wings taking off. You going to go meet this person or something like this. Okay, so it's travel involved here. And there's this idea that, again, remember, they took you places. They took you to the park. They took you barbecuing. You know, you went out and sightseeing and out in nature to connect. And this is, you're going to be long for that again. You're going to long for that again. And so you're going to reunite with this person from that place of, hey, let's just go visit and go check out nature like we used to. And they're going to be down. Okay, they're going to be down for that. Okay. When I look at your pictures, I feel lost in your eyes. So this person's going to have a strong fondness for you. Okay. They're going to have collected pictures and memories of the times when y'all were together, when y'all were friends, when they were helping you go through hard times. And they're going to fall for you, pile 3. They're going to fall for you. We got, your kindness and care has changed me. Yes. So pile 3, your romantic soulmate is someone who's going to be an agent of transformation in your life. Someone whose kindness awakened you and made you fall in love with them. Okay. So I want to know more about the story. I'm going to get your cards out. This is a very beautiful story, by the way. I'm curious what will happen next for you, pile 3, in this connection. Okay. With your romantic soulmate. What will become of pile 3's connection with their romantic soulmate? What will become of pile 3's romantic connection with their romantic soulmate? We got that one, we got this one, and we got that one. Let's go through and see what's coming up. What's coming up for you guys, you and your romantic soulmate? We have the Hanged Man. Okay, so I see like there'll be a period where there's no movement. Nothing will be happening, okay? Nothing will be happening. Because I'm telling you, there's not this desperate need to have you, gotta have you, we gotta be together, it's gotta happen energy. It's like they will cure you of this, pile 3. You're no longer going to be needy of anyone, including your romantic soulmate. You're not going to be needy of them. They cured you of this. So there's going to be a period of waiting. So like a stalled energy. Okay. Coming up. We have the Devil. Okay. And I'm getting the feeling though that, yeah, you're going to be cured of this like needy energy. You're going to be cured of it. You're no longer going to have this addictive personality where you got to be addicted to someone, got to have them. You got to be, needing, graspy, the chains. I see that, you will not be chained to other people any longer. That's not going to be happening. Okay. The Hierophant. And I see that when your romantic soulmate sees that you're no longer like this, it's going to be a kind of a test. Remember I told you that they will leave you alone as a test. It's going to be a test for your personality. For you, it's a gift. Pile 3. It'll be a gift. And when you don't act in a needy, grasping way, this will lead them to be like, you know what? Your romantic soulmate's going to be like, you know what? Pile 3 is the one. Pile 3 grew before my eyes. Genuinely. They went from healing. They were responsive to what I had to say. They trusted me. I saw Pile 3 open up. I saw Pile 3's soul open up and flower, and you sprout wings and fly and ascend. And that journey was beautiful to me. Okay. I saw Pile 3 throw away the shackles of an addiction, maybe to alcohol or to feeling like a victim. And now they're strong. And I want to be with someone as strong as Pile 3. I'm also seeing that after they have let go of an addiction, then they'll be interested in reuniting with you and coming together with you as well. So this is a very mirrored kind of symmetric experience that will draw both of you together and create a bond. And I see that it's going to lead to a marriage, Pile 3. Yes. I see that they're going to want to marry you. Or I feel like you may end up maybe being in the same religion as this person, because maybe the book they showed you, maybe it was religious or spiritual, something like this. You're going to end up sharing the same spirituality with them, and this is going to pull you all closer together, and this could possibly lead to marriage and commitment. I'm seeing commitment coming from this person towards you, pile 3, because they're going to trust your energy because of who they grew up themselves up to be. They're going to need someone like this, someone like you, and you will have proven it to them, and this is how you guys are going to end up together. Wow, bravo, pile 3. This is a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for bringing your energy to this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If it resonated, give it a thumbs up. I welcome your comments down below. Take good care of yourself, and I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye. Welcome to your reading, pile 4. Who is your romantic soulmate? Let's go ahead and decipher and look at the energies to see who this is. You may have chosen this beautiful heart-shaped Mookaite Jasper stone. Let's put that there for you. You may have chosen the Sagittarius zodiac sign, Taurus zodiac sign, and Scorpio zodiac sign. Okay, and set those over here for you. All right, and let's go ahead and take a look at what your tarot cards reveal right now. We have the King of Swords. Okay, who is your romantic soulmate? Your romantic soulmate is someone who's very intelligent, pile 3. Someone very discerning. Someone who is also very decisive. They may be a man in a position of authority. Someone who thinks very clearly and logically. So they're going to choose you not from a place of blindness, but from a place of insight. They're going to be attracted to you from a place of insight, intelligence, and understanding. Okay, I'm also getting that maybe what it is you'll meet them in this capacity. They may be a lawyer, they may be someone in the legal field, a lawyer, judge, or police officer. They're going to be very lawful and ethical, something like this. Okay, let's keep looking here and see what else is coming through. We have the Ace of Coins. Okay, so pile 4. So what I'm getting here, pile 4, is that this person is going to, they may be a boss. They may be a boss figure of yours who offers you a financial opportunity. They may be someone who is in a position of authority who brings you things of value. Okay, they may bring you monetary gifts or make you financial offers of some kind. Okay, so we got the Ace of Coins. Let's move it through and see what else is coming up here. We got the Hanged Man. Okay, so I feel like your romantic soulmate is someone who is willing to endure things for you. Someone who's willing to be patient, wait for you, endure discomforts, situations that are not quite ideal for them. They're willing to put up with things for you, for your sake. We're getting the Chariot. This is someone who's very ambitious, someone who's very disciplined. I'm getting discipline twice here. So this person is going to be, I'm seeing these blinders on, like, for the horse, like they're going to be tunnel vision when it comes to you. They're not going to allow other women to sway them from you. They're not going to fall for temptation. They're going to be all about you, pile 4. All about you. We got the 10 of Coins. Wow. Pile 4. Your romantic soulmate is someone who's going to make you very wealthy. They are going to bring a sense of security into your life. They're going to make you feel like you're part of a legacy, and they're going to include you. There's inheritance. There's talk of inheritance here. So they may be a very wealthy person. They may be older than you. So they may be a little bit older than you, or a lot older than you. And so therefore, they may, pass on. Sorry, I don't mean to speak in those terms, but there's this idea of inheritance coming to you. They're leaving behind a powerful, abundant legacy for you, and they want you to be part of it. Okay. I feel like you guys may work together towards building a legacy together. You may own a home together, and your situation is going to be very stable and secure. We're getting the Hierophant. So your romantic soulmate, pile 4, is going to be someone you feel they're very traditional. They may be part of a religion or some kind of spiritual belief system. You may share that religious or belief system with them. And also, I'm getting that you may get married to this person. This person may be your husband or your spouse. Okay, yeah. So I feel like they're going to be a very, very devoted spouse. They're going to be a wealthy spouse. They're going to be someone who's willing to endure difficulties in the connection, honestly, and continue. They're in it for the long haul, and they want to push through to the end. So you may already be married to this person, or you will be. Okay, you will be. If you haven't met them yet, you're not married to anyone, or you're not dating anyone, or you're single, you don't know what's happening. I'm telling you, there's someone who's going to come into your life who's going to be very, very ethical, who's going to either be like a boss figure at first, possibly, or someone who makes good money. And when they come at you, what they're going to present to you is wealth, plenty, and opportunity that has hints of, financial security as being part of it. Okay. And, it could be possibly for a few of you, like a sugar daddy type that you will end up marrying. Okay. You will end up marrying. But for a lot of you, it could be just someone your age, or someone who's a little bit older than you, who is very disciplined in life and has created financial stability for themselves. Living with this person, it's like you're going to have like an upgraded lifestyle, or you're going to be living a very comfortable life with this person. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards and see what other messages are coming through, and get a fuller picture here of what's going on with your romantic soulmate. We have reader. Ooh, your romantic soulmate. Look, we got a newspaper, we got a book. Your romantic soulmate is going to be someone who's well read, someone who loves to read. Okay, someone who pursues knowledge and devours knowledge, someone who knows a lot, and they like to know more and gather more intel. I feel like this person may be very knowledgeable of you as well. They'll know a lot about you. Maybe they've done research about you before they meet you or met you. Okay. Remember I said someone in the legal field or something like this, and I said police officer or whatever. Now we're getting someone in the military. So that's a confirmation right there. This person could be in the military. Could. Okay. Not for sure. Or be a law enforcement person. But by and large, what I'm seeing, pile 4, is this person is going to be very, very disciplined. Very disciplined. And I also get the feeling too that they are going to be very protective of you. And they're going to get your attention. They're going to get your attention for sure. You're not going to think that this person is just anybody, or, something like that. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, this person is it, or this person's a good one. You're going to feel that way about them. Okay. They may already be in your life at this time. That's what I'm getting. This person, they may dress casual in some sense. Yeah, they may be more of a casual dresser, but then they step into a uniform, okay, or some sort of official regalia. So they may be someone in this religious setting that dresses up a little bit for that setting, or they may be like an official setting in some sense where they put on some more official clothes from time to time. Next, we're getting the waker. Awareness, reflection. So this person, they wake up, they rise and shine. They wake up early to get their things done. They are awakened. This person's awakened. Pile 4. This person, remember I said they explore knowledge. So this person, they're an in-depth philosopher. Okay. This is not your average, pile 4. This person is not your average. They've pierced beyond the veil, looked into the heavens, and gotten certain pieces of information that maybe even led to them being wealthy. So they know things that most people do not. We have virgin. So we're getting like Virgo vibe here. Your romantic soulmate may be a Virgo, will have Virgo attributes, very detail oriented, very studious. Okay. Light attribute, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. You see, shadow attribute, fear of intimate union. So pile 4, I feel like this person is going to be very spiritual. I'm not going to lie to you. This person is very spiritual. They're almost giving like monk-like vibes, especially with the hanged man, this reader. We got the cowl on the neck. We got the spiritual leader. They are spiritual. That is for sure coming through. And they look to the heavens. They're all about the purity of their spirit, their soul, or so they might be maybe super Christian or super occult, or just deeply religious or spiritual in some type of way. They may be into samadhi, or maybe Buddhist, or something like that. Okay, they may be a big time meditator. We have peach. I love a good peach. Friendly, ambitious, forgiving, sensual, outspoken, and private. So pile 4, what I'm getting is that this person, they can be friendly with you. They can be friendly. They're going to make it known. They're going to make moves towards you. No doubt. They're going to make moves towards you. They're going to offer you things. They're going to share things with you. They're going to share things with you. If they have a peach, they're eating something, they're going to be like, hey, they'll cut off a piece. You want a piece? You want some? They'll offer you things. Okay. I get the feeling too that this person, man, they are very ambitious, not just in the spiritual sense, but materially as well. Although they will not be materialistic, because I get that with the Hanged Man, is that they will not be materialistic. As far as signs of when you might meet this person, I'm getting that if you have not met them, you'll have to be patient. There'll be some waiting involved. With the Chariot popping up, I'm getting that when you do meet them, it's going to be in the middle of the year, like summertime, like June, July. And because that's, Cancer, okay? That's the zodiac Cancer sign. And then with the Hierophant popping up, I'm getting that you will meet them possibly also April, May. So April, May, June, July, in the middle of the year, when it's summer and the sun's out and, it's the middle of the year. It's not going to be winter or fall or anything like this. For most of you, take these, everything that's being said here with a grain of salt. But there's a lot of energy coming through. There's a lot of synchronicity and confirmations that I'm seeing. So I think this is pretty good information. I feel like this person's going to be very sensual. They are not going to rush into being intimate with you, or they're not. That's a possibility. Or if they do, then they don't usually rush into having, intimacy with everyone they meet. So they're going to be like holding back in some type of way, especially when it comes to being intimate. So it could be that with you, they go bonkers, okay? But they don't usually go bonkers with every female that they see, okay? They're not a playboy type. That's not what I'm getting. They're more spiritual, but they've certainly got, sex drive. I'm not going to lie. Okay. But it's going to be activated with you. We have strategist. So we're getting strategist. Wow. So pile 4, this romantic soulmate of yours, I feel like they were patient with you, or they will be patient. Okay. They're going to employ a certain strategy towards you. They're going to appear at first as a friend, or they may appear at first as just someone trying to make a financial offer, or someone who is a good someone to work with in the business world, or a good boss, or a good this. And they're not going to take advantage of their position and start, putting themselves all over you in a very gross way, or taking advantage, or jumping all over you, or jumping your bones, or something like this. They are going to take their time. They're going to be patient with you. They're going to be friendly with you. They're going to maybe work with you on your ambitions, something like this. But then in time, they will show you what it is they're about. I feel like they're going to sort of employ a strategy on how to win you over. And I feel like this person, this is just a story coming through for some of you, okay? It might not be for all. But I feel like they're going to employ strategy and it's going to work. They're going to checkmate. They're going to get there with you. I feel like this person is also a very excellent strategist. Your romantic soulmate is an excellent strategist. Okay, pile 3. They may be a great chess player. Maybe you play chess with them. Their IQ is high. Next, we're getting viewpoint. Higher vantage point, perspectives revealed. So pile 4. Very, very, very powerful energy on this for you. Okay, your romantic soulmate is someone who is a cut above the rest. All right, they are up there. They're up there. They may be a millionaire. They may be like a business venture capitalist or something like this. They may be someone who owns a lot of land, and they may live on a hill, or may live in Hollywood Hills or something like this. They are, they're special. Pile 4. Your romantic soulmate is special, refined, upscale, and above the rest, in the sense that, like, for instance, we have the masses. We have what would the average man do? What would the typical person do? What does the average person do for a living? What does the typical person do for a living? How does the average person think? What does the typical person think? This person does not operate on that level at all whatsoever, period. Okay? This person, they have like a monk-like attitude, or they have the attitude of someone who is like, I don't even know. I don't have the words for it. They have like the attitude of someone who is superior. I can't think of a better word, but they're not cocky or arrogant. Okay, they're not. But they are superior. They are superior to the vast many out there. When it comes to their ambitions, they're superior, and they've achieved and attained perhaps vast amounts of wealth, but they don't like to flaunt it. They don't like to flaunt it. They maybe hold on to it, they save it, they set it aside, or they bought land but not around a bunch of other people. They built property high up and sort of perched, and they have a huge view, and they're sort of backed away from everyone else. They're reserved. They're like old money, or they come from a family where they've inherited a lot, but they're a humble bunch or a humble lot, and they don't believe in like parading it and being gaudy and flashy with their wealth. But they have money. They have deep pockets. And I'm sorry to keep talking about money, but that's what keeps coming through. I'm also getting that this person is very well read, very like knowledgeable, and I feel like part of why they'll be attracted to you is because they will see this in your vibe. They will feel that you're bookish, or that you appreciate the bookish, or that you are sapiosexual, or that you're very intelligent in your own right, or that you have a good background yourself, or that you are very virginal, like you are attracted to higher spiritual vibrations. This person may be in an order, and maybe higher up in the order or spiritual organization, and they would choose you because you have that chaste, or that maybe not chaste, but just you have that refined, upscale, maybe old money vibe, but you don't mean to have that old money vibe, but you do, type of energy where you're classy, and they feel like you are it, pile 4. Okay, your romantic soulmate is gonna be like, wow. I get the feeling your romantic soulmate is gonna be older than you. For a lot of you, older for sure. Okay, it could be a range of just a few years to possibly maybe even up to, I'm not gonna lie, okay, a couple of decades. Your romantic soulmate may be someone significantly older than you. Up to. And they're gonna be very generous with you. They're gonna like give you things. I see them offering you a big fat trout or catfish. I don't know what that is. I'm not good with fish, but they're gonna be offering you something very meaty. Okay, they're gonna share things with you. Those, I'm seeing some of them, sharing half of their stuff and giving it to you. I see they will want to feed you. They'll want to take care of you. They're gonna be all about providing for you. Or sharing. They're gonna be very generous, always thinking, oh, I've got something, do you want some? Oh, I've got this, would you like a bit? Would you like how much of this do you want? Anytime they come into something, they want to give some of it to you. Whatever they have it in mind that they want to share it with you. Very, very generous. Very, very generous. Pile 4. Wow. Now we're getting third party. Whoa. Didn't expect to see that, but let's see where this is going. You may be dealing with a karmic situation. Okay. So pile 4, I feel like this person, in some of y'all's situation, I don't get the feeling this is with all of you. Just a few or some. This person's going to have someone else in their circle. Someone's going to be in their life. And I get the feeling it's going to be an ex. Either an ex or a controlling mom, or a bitter ex, or maybe a sister who is very picky about who they get with, or some sort of energy, like a third party energy. They're gonna be loyal to you, pile 4. No, this is a pure hearted person that when they find you, it's about you. Look, remember the blinders. They're not trying to get with this other person. Okay, that's not it. And in fact, I kind of get the feeling this person's family, and you dealing with this person, everything's gonna be great except for this third party. This third party, it's like they're gonna throw you some shade sometimes. They're gonna be jealous of your connection. They're not gonna be a big player though. They're not gonna be a big player. They may annoy you, or kind of like try to like rain on your parade, or taint your energy, or taint the vibe a little bit by just hanging around and being all bitchy, or being kind of bitter, or saying weird stuff, talking out the corner of their mouth. And I see that you will grow to focus on this person and turn your head. You see how her head is turned away from this third part 4. You're gonna be like, okay, I love my romantic soulmate. I see that you might be married to them too. but there's going to be a relationship for sure, a romantic relationship. And you're going to understand that this person is kind of like a fixture, someone that, you know, they can't cut out of their lives. So I'm getting like a mother figure, a sister, or someone like this, or an ex that they're like, well, they have to be there for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. But they're around, and you're going to be like, all right, you know what? I get it. They have to be there. You're going to be graceful, Pile 4. And you're going to focus on them, and you're going to make sure that you're not looking at this person. You're going to learn to tune this third party out. It's going to be a minor annoyance. We got gifts and offers. Oh my gosh, Pile 4. Oh my gosh. Pile 4, your romantic soulmate is going to be a very wealthy and generous lover of yours, or mate, or husband. They are going to be always gifting you, always sharing with you, always serving you, always dishing out money, always giving you gifts, always keeping you in mind when it comes to resources. The way they love, Pile 4, their love language for you, the way they express their love language to you is to provide for you, is to gift you, is to just rain resources, food. If I see a lot of food, there is a lot of food, but food is symbolic, guys. Food symbolizes resources. Food, especially a lot of it, like this whole table here, filled with a variety of fruits and tropical fruits, represents resources and money, okay? A gift serves as a gesture of affection, care, or a way to make a special someone smile. This may be your person's love language. And it might be that they figure this out about you. They might say they're going to research you. They're going to figure out, oh, so Pile 4 likes men with money. Okay. Or Pile 4 likes gifts. I'm going to make sure that I'm always pouring gifts down Pile 4. I'm shoving gifts down Pile 4's throat. Pile 4, damn. Okay. I'm seeing that you're just going to be loved, monetarily speaking. And they're going to be smitten with your body, Pile 4. Oh my God. Pile 4, your romantic soulmate is going to be all about your boobs. They're going to be all about your body. So keep it right and tight, okay? Because this is what is going to keep them there, all right? This is going to be like a millionaire boyfriend or sugar daddy or something like this, someone like this. I'm also getting that they're going to take you away to far off places. I see travel. Yeah, and I see that they'll buy you a very beautiful home on a very beautiful property, like a landed estate where you Jesus, who are you, Pile 4? My Pile 4s are always like intense or, you know, out of this world or big energy. Okay, so we got 11. The next solstice or equinox will bring an important shift for us. Draw another card to get an idea into what this shift may be, or look to the surrounding cards. So Pile 4, yeah, totally. It says the next solstice. You know, you see the sun coming up. I told you, like, in summertime, okay? So if you are the next solstice or equinox, which implies maybe like the next season or something like this, okay? A solstice is, you know, a time or date at which the sun is reaching its maximum angle or declination. I think that's actually the term, okay? Its maximum angle. And this marks like the longest and shortest days of the year. A lot of times when I think they switch over and do the daylight saving time and stuff like this, okay? So, you know, it's giving you a clue on timing. Is when they will show up, when they will marry you, when they will say, let's make this official, that kind of thing, okay? Oops, we're getting reunited. Pile 4. You may already know this person. You may already know them. You may have met them before. You may have worked for them before. You may have dated them for a while and then maybe gone your separate ways for a bit and then reunited. I'm also getting this is a past life situation. Yeah. This is a past life soulmate. The story is continuing in this life for you, Pile 4. Your romantic soulmate is someone you've been with in a past life, and you'll be reuniting with their energy again. I also get the feeling that they're going to be taking you on a lot of vacations. Y'all going to go sightseeing, go to the beach. I'm seeing tropical environments. I'm seeing that you're going to go into the mountains with this person. You're going to go check out the views. You're going to rent Airbnbs or own properties at like different locations, and you're going to have a cabin, like a nice like log cabin or, you know, something like this, okay? Or cottage. I'm getting like England vibes. Like this person might be like from England or Scottish or Irish or someone whose ancestry hails from there. Not necessarily though. They could be, they may be African. They may be African too. I'm seeing that coming through. The 2 black men there. Oh, a 3rd black man. So someone older or someone middle-aged, but someone very successful. Pile 4. Oh my gosh. They may have inherited it, or they may have manifested it with their powerful spiritual magical powers, manifested wealth or knowledge into their life that puts them in a position of advantage over others. Okay, next we're getting serenity. Oh my gosh, this person's going to give you so much peace of mind. Oh my gosh, pile 4. Whoo! Wow. Amazing pile 4. You are going to have so much serenity in your life, so much peace of mind. They're gonna want you to feel this way. Okay? And you're not gonna be bothered by anything. And I get the feeling that maybe your life used to be more hectic or more stressed before you met this person. Or maybe you weren't sure but where things were gonna go. But after meeting this person, it's like it's a hell of a landing, pile 4. This is a hell of a landing when it comes to who your romantic soulmate's gonna be, and they're going to sort of like dictate the way your life is gonna go. They're not going to be bossy about it, but their influence is going to bring so much abundance into your life, and they're going to influence you heavily, pile 4. And they're going to be very loving, very romantic. You're going to love them, pile 4. The way they treat you is going to elicit love out of your heart. It's going to pour steadily and generously and abundantly onto them because they know your love language. They know how to treat you. They are quality mate. We got benefit of the doubt. Okay. I believe in the basic goodness of other people, and I give them the chance to show it. If they prove me wrong, that's on them. At least I can go to sleep knowing that I practice trust and forgiveness rather than fear and doubt. And later on, if I need to, I can always change my mind and retroactively judge them like it's my career. Oh my gosh. So, pile 4, I feel like this person, they're going to give you a chance. They're going to give you a chance, and you're going to give them a chance. Okay. I feel like this person may not be the type of person you typically date. You may have already met this person, or you are going to. And they're going to be the kind of person you don't typically date, or the kind of person maybe who is in a situation in life that you're like, whenever I meet people who are hurting or suffering, I don't usually date them. I just help them and move on. Or it could be a situation where, oh my gosh, I'm in dire straits right now. This person's helping me. I don't want to date someone like this because then I'm going to be beholden to them. Or are they helping me because there's strings attached, and are they offering me this opportunity and trying to help me while I'm struggling in life because they want something out of me, or they want my honeypot or whatever. You usually don't date this type of person. It could be because of their age. It could be because of the circumstances. It could be because maybe their cultural background. I don't know. But you're going to give them a chance. That's what's going to end up happening here. Or they're going to give you a chance. Maybe you're not their typical. Maybe they usually go for people who are more in their echelon, or more in their societies, their class, their class. Maybe you're not wealthy yourself. I don't know. But your beauty, pile 4. Oh my gosh. They're going to be so smitten with your look. Your beauty to them is going to feel, they're going to look at you and be like, you fit right in. You fit right in. That you are who I want with me here in this place. Okay. They're going to be like, I want you, pile 4. I'm afraid to say the wrong thing. Okay, pile 4, I feel like this person, they're going to be very careful with you. They're going to be very careful with you. They may be very quiet at first when you meet them. They may not have much to say. And they'll show some clear signs of interest and offer you things, and they'll be generous. And you'll be like, whoa. You'll be kind of taken aback by their generosity and their helpfulness. And then, but they won't be like, I remember I told you that they're just going to jump your bones. Now that I've helped you, you're going to do this. Now we're going to sleep together. And now we're going to, no. They're going to help you. They're going to make these offers, and then they're going to stay mum. They're going to be silent. They're not going to say much to you. And you're going to be a little confused by this energy. A couple of things are going to come through. You're going to be like, okay, this person is being quiet. That's kind of like not what I expected, because they help me and I'm cute, so they probably want something from me. But they won't act like that. So that'll throw you off. And then them not saying something is going to make you feel more comfortable. Them not saying anything more to you or trying to pressure you in any kind of way is going to make you feel more relaxed and trusting of this person, your romantic soulmate. Okay. And this is going to be because of their insecurity. This is going to be because they're sweating you so hard They don't want to say the wrong thing. They don't want to mess it up, and they don't want to lose you. That's why they're going to be quiet. That's why they're not going to say much. So you may actually be thinking, is this person even into me? Like you may get over this initial phase of, I don't know about whether I want to date this person or not. And then you're going to realize that they're really kind, they're really nice. And you're like, I'm open to if they want to, talk to me or go on a date or something. And then you're going to get into a phase where you start wondering, is everything okay? Like, do they even like me? Or maybe I'm just reading too much into this or something like that. Okay, we got distance. Though we are experiencing life in different locations right now, we are still so connected all the time. Yeah, I feel like you guys are coming from different places. You'll be coming from different places. There's going to be phases when you're first getting to know this person where you're not going to be with them all the time. They're going to do a lot of traveling because I guess they're wealthy or have things that they do, and they're going to sometimes be in a certain location and you're going to be in another location. And they're just going to be scared to death of like talking to you or saying something to you. They don't want to mess it up. That's what it is. Okay. But I am getting the distance will be part of this connection, or silence, something like this, especially with a hangman popping up, this holding back is going to be part of this for you. Okay. And I feel like it's going to contribute to helping you feel more comfortable, not making you feel like they're a predator. It's going to get, look, a lion and an antelope. Come on. A lion usually eats the antelope. The antelope's going, thank you for helping me. Because, oh my gosh, are you going to eat me now? Are you just bandaging me up, buttering me up so you can eat me for dinner? So I feel like they're going to help you, and they're going to recognize that if they try to make too many moves towards you, you might view them as a predator. So they're going to keep their distance for a time. It says here, I will always love you no matter what happens between us. So this person is going to love you in a very detached way. Pile 4. They're going to love you in a way like, I love you and I give you everything I have, and I want to love you till the end. No matter even if you stay with me, don't stay with me, want me, don't want me. If nothing happens between us, if something happens between us, I will always love you. And this is the kind of love this person's going to have for you. And I feel like this person will love you. You can see the flame going out till the end of their days. Pile 4. This romantic soulmate of yours is going to love you till the lights go out. Okay. And I don't mean to be morbid about this. Okay. I'm just saying, till death do us part, till the end of life, they will cherish you in their heart as the one. Okay, the love of their life. I talk to my friends about you, so they won't talk much to you, but they'll be telling people about you. They'll be excited about you, and they may even talk to this person here, like their mother or their sister, about you in a very excited way, and this will make them jealous. Unfortunately, they'll feel a little jealous, but they'll keep it to themselves. They will not. They will not be a blockade, but you will sense this third party's energy is a little shady. Okay, so I relit the candle. I want to make sure that energy is burning bright. Okay, so because this is candle magic, if you guys didn't know, where a candle is lit and things are being talked about, that the good things are going to be amplified. Okay, and the bad things that are being talked about are going to be basically purified away from you or from the space. Okay, so candles are very powerful. Now I see that. Yeah, I was saying, this person in the background. Okay, they're gonna be jealous of you. I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna have some kind of weird energy towards you, but this person loves your soulmate, loves them, genuinely cares about them. And if your romantic soulmate is telling them, Pile 4 is the one for me, they're not going to sabotage you or try to F it up. They're not gonna do some kind of shenanigans to mess up your relationship. They're not going to do it. Though they may give you weird energy directly. They may be turn a cold shoulder to you or give you some kind of attitude or something like this, but do not care about it, Pile 4. I'm telling you, they are a blip on the radar. They're nothing compared to what you will have going with this person. This person, Pile 4, is going to need you, and they're going to be so loving and generous and kind. This is going to be a good thing for you and for them. Don't let some shady nonsense disrupt you from that. I just see nothing but beautiful energy here, Pile 4. This person, in fact, I get the feeling I'm getting virgin. It's this person's gonna be clean. Okay, also I'm getting their energy is gonna be very clean. They don't usually sleep around and all this, so they're bringing a lot of good, clean energy to you, and they're gonna be honest with you. They're gonna be ethical. They're gonna be devoted, and they're gonna be generous, and they will always love you. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you, Pile 4. If you've enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. If this reading was resonant, then give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I look forward to chatting with you there as always. Take very good care of yourself, okay? Bye.